Robert F. Kennedy dropped. I mean, that's not that surprising. Hello, everybody flooding in. How is everybody doing on this fan Friday? How are y'all doing today? Y'all having a great day? Y'all having a fantastic day? I hope so. It's Friday. It's the weekend now. Anyways, it's a damn React day today, chat. Before anybody asks, the shit behind me, where are the LEDs? They're not doing them. Shit behind me, soundproof panels. I'm also getting a carpet for this room. You can't really hear the echo unless I really scream like, ah! Then you might be able to hear it like very slightly if you turn up your audio. But I'm basically trying to... Somebody said echo. Echo! Echo! No. I got soundproof panels all over the fucking place. We got them over here. We got them over there. We got them over there. I'm just trying to kind of prevent the echo. So, yeah. Do they look bad? I don't think they look bad. It's just like black. I mean, they're kind of obviously sound panels. I didn't put them behind the setup because I didn't really want to, you know, block anything. I want to put another... I was going to put more here, but I want to put LEDs there. I want to put another LED sign there, so it's kind of symmetrical. So I left space there. But yeah, are you in a different room? Yeah, we got to do different stream setup. Paint the walls black. This room would be very dark if I painted the walls black. Just because there would be no light reflection at all. Like, the whiter the room, the more light that's going to ping off of it. And so if I have a like a black room, there would be almost no light reflection. It would literally just be... it would be pitch black all the time in this room, no matter how many lights I put in. Little Kiwi for the sub, Skykos for the 1,000, but he's Fox for the 3. Had an hour-long argument on stream today. I need to know your opinion. People in my chat think it's possible to be in a relationship with fictional beings. For example, Deku. And see no issues with it, and argued that the characters are real to them because they perceive it that way. I replied and said I would be concerned for anybody who genuinely thinks that's real. Wait, so your chat was trying to argue that they could be in a relationship? I feel like they had to be gaslighting you. Your chat was trying to say that they could be in a relationship with, like, I don't know, any fictional character, like Katniss Everdeen. Like, you could date, like, so they're saying they were in a relationship with them. Number one... Oh, I mean, not even number one. That's not possible. That's not possible. Because they can't talk to you. It would be a whole different argument if you brought into, like, oh, I'm dating an AI Katniss Everdeen. Or an AI Judy Hopps. You know? But somebody ban its statics. Thank you. Anyways, Fox, thank you for the 3. As I said, no, you can't date. If there's no communication on either end, then you couldn't date them. You could have a crush on a fictional character. Is that reasonable, chat? I think that makes sense. You could like a fictional character. I remember when I watched, the Supernatural show, I used to like, not Castiel. I used to like the devil's assistant. I thought she was bad. I remember being like, yo, she would be a great girlfriend. I remember thinking that. I remember, but in reality, that would definitely be a horrible idea because she's like a demon. But, no, I don't think you can date. You can't date a fictional character. You could have a crush on one. That makes more sense. Somebody said Roxanne from the Goofy movie can get it. Nah, when I was a kid, I remember, yeah, no, I used to like her when I was a kid. Yeah. Who else did you have like a childhood crush on? Not that one. When I was a kid, when I was like 7, dude, I remember being like, yeah, no, she seems nice. But dude, who else? I'm telling Brooke that I had a childhood crush on. Somebody said lag. It's not even lagging. Velma? You used to have a crush on Velma? Really? Maybe live action Velma. When I was like 9, I had a crush on live action Velma. I did not have a crush on cartoon Velma. It's lagging. Chat, is it lagging? It's not lagging. There's literally no lag. I am looking at my own. It may have lagged for like a fraction of a second. It is not lagging. I'm telling you it's not lagging. I'm telling you it's not lagging. I'm watching my own stream. I'm telling you it's not lagging. It's not lagging. Anyways, Luke Kiwi for the sub. In for the 3. I want to tell you that Nightbot is a dirty little bot. Nap for the sub. Mr. Angel for the 3. Love the new background. Oscar for the 3. Got my GSC results. They weren't great, but I got the college courses I wanted, luckily. Dub. Heavenly for the sub. Rise for the 5. How's your day so far? All right. Any recommendations you could give to start streaming on Twitch? Have a very small amount of variety. You don't want to have the variety that I have because you won't be able to build an audience with it. Clip content, post it, but make sure it's the authentic you, not somebody else, because then when people do come over from the clipped videos and they see that your stream is nothing like the clipped content, they won't want to watch you. Do what you want, obviously, but also kind of fill into a niche that may work and then go from there. The Doge for the sub, Fluffiest for the 3. Foxman misrepresenting my argument. Fox for the 3. That's what I said. One of them said they would speak to an AI chat message at night, or they'd sleep, they'd hear them at night, or even sometimes they'd see them. Like hallucinations? Or daydreaming. MJ Owen for the sub, Robotics for the 3. Saw in the news that you had brutally attacked a kid by throwing a ball at his face and making him fall over. Yeah, when I was in high school and I threw a lacrosse ball at some kid's forehead, buddy, that was an accident. Not really. He was okay, though. Fluffiest for the 3. Said, don't listen to Fox, man. Vizzy for the 3. How's your day? The Real for the 4. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. Mr. Reno, Little Kiwi for the sub. Iron Vulture for the sub. Valorant for the 3. Play the new Wukong game. We're playing it on Monday. Today is Reacts. Tomorrow I'm not live. Sunday we're doing Reacts at 2. Monday I'm going to be live at 4 because we're going to be transitioning to our weekday or school year stream schedule. So next week we're going to be live at 4 EST on weekdays, and then the week after that we'll be live at 4:30, and we'll be back to our 4:30 EST weekday, 2 p.m. weekend schedule. Today is Reacts. Tomorrow I'm not live. Sunday I'm going to be live at 2 doing Reacts. Monday we're going to be doing Black Myth Wukong at 4 and random games. Tuesday I'm not live. Wednesday next week we're going to be doing horror games. Next Thursday we're going to be doing random Roblox games and maybe other like Drug Lord Tycoon. Next Friday's Reacts and Philosophy Reacts. Next Saturday is probably going to be a horror game. Like a longer horror game. Vizzy for the sub, and then Casting of Frank Stone comes out the week after that, and the new Fierce of Fathom game. Vizzy gave me for the sub, Anton K, Empty, Ace, I'm Ready, Bread, and Jace for the sub. Liam for the sub, Negative for the 3. I asked what your favorite Liquid Death is. Me and my friend would order some, the lime one. It was amazing. Thank you for the recommendation. Well, I'm glad that you like it. Conster for the sub, Egon for the 10. Work 12-hour shift for the tracker 6 days a week. Your VODs are the only thing that kept me through. Well, I'm sorry you have to work that much, man, but I'm glad my videos are able to help. Vizzy for the 3. Any tips for streaming? I literally just read that. Is that a new message? I just said my tips for streaming. Rewind the VOD 30 seconds. Fox for the 3. I think it's insane. I knew you would agree with me. They just say they'd see them. I don't know. Nico for the sub. It's Rocco for the 3. Lilo and Stitch's mom was my crush. 3TX. It's Pook. Friends for the sub. Mr. Angel for the 3. Your stream's crystal clear. Ein for the 3. Chat, is there any echo, though? Can you hear an audio echo? Is it better? I'm getting the carpet, but I don't think you can really hear an echo unless I literally scream. Codster for the sub, Arrow for the 3. I'm at the mall. Cool. Twizzy for the 3. Go to streamer, go to content. Appreciate all that you do. Inspired me to start streaming, creating, reacted to your Iceland VOD, and loved it. Dub. Egon for the 10. No echo? Okay, dub. All right. But yeah, that's the schedule. This was our last day going live at 3 on a weekday. Obviously, 2 p.m. EST is every weekend all year round, but next week we're going to be live at 4 on weekdays, and the week after that we'll be live at 4:30. And we're doing the Black Myth Wukong game on Monday. If you have any games you want me to play or videos you want me to react to, videos/tab, games/tab, it's fun. Most of the videos I watch games I play. Anyways, chat. Liam for the 3. Rundown of the reacts that we have today. We have a few. We have a few things that we're going to be doing today. Starting off, we're going to be reacting to the moment man tells police there's a bomb in his bag. Abdul is the ultimate haggler. Extreme Cheapskates video. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Ryan's World is crumbling. I went viral on TikToks on the worst TikTok knockoff. Inside Lil Baby's stylish Atlanta Oasis. A fucking architectural digest video. So we're going to be reviewing his house. The rapper who ate his roommate. I found the Zodiac Killer. New evidence with J-Foy. And Gypsy Rose's show is a dumpster fire. We do have the Try Not to Laugh ready that Else has compiled from your guys' suggestions. We're going to be reacting to that Sunday because I said yesterday I wasn't going to be doing it today, and I know some people are looking forward to that, and I don't know if they're going to be here on stream today. For the 3, I swear to God, I was telling my cousin I love your stream. She said she has a crush on you. Liam for the 3, Barrow for the 3. I'm at the mall. Did I read that? Is that like the 3rd time I've read that, or is there a chatter that keeps telling me they're at the mall? Why are you telling me you're at the mall? Cool. I don't know what I'm going to say to that. Anyways. Can you play Elden Ring? Fuck no. Fuck no. If you have any games you want me to play, video/tab, game/tab, as I said, but I will not play Elden Ring, no. We are going to try the Black Myth Wukong game, though, on Monday. Today's reacts, tomorrow not live, Sunday reacts, Monday Black Myth Wukong, Tuesday not live, Wednesday horror, Thursday Roblox random games, Friday reacts, and Philosophy reacts. Next Saturday, random games. The Almighty for the 5. I don't know if you remember F Cancer stream. My mom had liver cancer. As of recently, our insurance isn't letting her get a scan to make sure it's gone, bruh. L insurance for real. Dude, American insurance, number 1, L insurance. And number 2, F Cancer. But, yeah, no, American insurance companies fucking suck. So I'm sorry that you and your family are going through that. Also, let's get into the reacts. Lock in. Also, is the lighting good, chat? I tweaked it a little bit more today, but I think I'm around the same lighting. I could turn it up a little bit, but I don't want to be too bright. Actually, that might be fine. I'm not too dark, right? I am darker than the last setup, but I don't think I'm like too dark. All right. Hold up. Okay. Also, I'm cracking a caffeine drink. I'm tired. Hold up. We're going to try Tiger's Blood. Have no idea what this is going to taste like. It might be terrible. I feel like every energy drink is an indiscernible sweet. Isn't that snow cone flavor? This isn't G Fuel. This is Gorilla Mind. All right, lock in, chat. The moment man tells police there's a bomb in his bag. Type locked in. Lock in. Lock in. Sky for the sub, Fluffies for the 3. PlayStation Ed overlay is still there. Oh my god, it is. I have to delete that. Hold up. This stream is not sponsored by PlayStation. My apologies. It was still there. I forgot to remove it. We're locked in. Muffin Man! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 5 gifted sub in the chat. Shrimp for the sub. Sky for the sub. Lock in.
April 3rd, 2023. Officers responded to a call of a disruptive male refusing to pay his restaurant tab.
This is a diner. You know how I know it's a diner? Not even the fact that it probably says diner on the side. The doors. Only diners have these weird ass chrome Back to the Future 80s doors that weigh like 5,000 pounds.
Responded to a call of a disruptive male refusing to pay his restaurant tab.
Watch this. Go, watch it, Robert. Yeah, how are you? Behind side of the pocket, please.
You want some? I was in a big disturbance.
No bad vibes with mushrooms on it. Yo, my boy might be tripping right now. Right now. He got psilocybe cubensis on his shirt. He ain't paying for his food at the diner. I'm gonna say this as well. Why not just walk out? You know? Like, if you really don't want to pay your tab, just dip. Why are we standing here waiting for this guy to show up? Like, just dine and dash. I'm not advocating for that, but I'm saying you could do it. Like, it's better, I would say you're more likely to get away with that than waiting at the front of the diner in a fucking mushroom shirt, standing there going, "You got me. You got me. I'm not paying for the Denny's Grand Slam. I'm not doing it."
Won't pay his bill.
So what's going on, boss?
Disturbing my whole rest.
My name's Mitch.
Let's go have a...
Have you dined and dashed before? No, because I'm not a douchebag. Well, I used to be a bit of an asshole, but not enough to where I wouldn't pay for my meal. If you dine and dash, you're a fucking dick. I have accidentally not paid for something, but not at a restaurant. Have you ever been to, like, a grocery store? I usually do it at a grocery store. When you know when you're at a grocery store, you have that shopping cart and you have stuff on the bottom. Sometimes I'll leave and I'll forget about it, and then I'll get home and I'll go, I didn't pay for that. Or there was one time where, like, I was at a Walmart and I bought something and I had something in my hand that I forgot to scan, and I just walked out. And then, like, halfway home, I was like, I didn't pay for this. And then I just kept going. I had one friend that would steal M&Ms from Wawa, and he would ask me to cover him. And I would look him dead in the eye, and I said, "This is in Ocean's 11. This isn't a bank heist. You're stealing $1 peanut M&Ms. Number one, I don't know why you don't just pay for that shit. It's like $2. Number two, I'm not going to cover you."
I'll go outside with you. I don't feel safe in here.
Okay, so
He's tripping. Gotta be, especially because he's wearing the fucking mushroom shirt.
anybody else in here?
I don't know.
All right, let's go outside. Come on.
Can you get my things for
All
me?
right. Let's step outside.
Can you get my things?
I don't know how to get your stuff.
I don't want them to steal it.
All right, then grab him. Let's walk
Did
outside.
you know the birds talk to me? They told me this place isn't safe. They told me I shouldn't be here. That's why I didn't want to pay for my meal, officer.
Hey,
Grab him and walk outside.
I have no weapons.
Okay. Grab him and walk outside.
Look, I have none. Will you get this
So
stuff?
walk
Will you
outside.
get this
Walk
stuff out of
outside
my
for me.
pocket?
Walk outside for me.
Do you
No.
feel
No.
safe?
Walk outside.
Do you feel
He's not, dude. He's not showing up to a. I just stuttered out the ass there. He's not showing up to like a fucking armed robbery. You just dined and dashed. You didn't pay for like a $20 meal.
safe?
Walk outside.
I will.
Okay, what's the
I need
issue?
to know, do you feel
Yo,
safe?
what's on that Monday special? Chicken and biscuits? Ugh.
Yes, of course I do.
Okay, but if you didn't feel safe, please tell me.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to be shot when I'm grabbing my wallet.
All right, go ahead and grab your stuff.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Don't shoot me when I grab my wallet to show you my ID.
Go ahead, sir.
Promise? You
He
won't.
pulls out a gun. All right, so this is my wallet. It might not look like my wallet. Okay? And I have to point it at you to be able to get the credit card out. All right? So before you shoot me, just know this isn't a gun. This isn't a deagle, okay? It just looks like one.
Don't kill me?
Man, can you stay over there, please? Stand over there.
No,
please.
come on, let her go.
Is this his shit? Does he have like suitcases?
You can't.
Man, stand
No,
over
you
there.
can't trap.
Listen. You need.
Trying to just randomly pull the public support. What are you trying to trap this lady here? Let her leave.
to listen to what I'm
There's like 5 exits at a diner. There's like a 5 exits. Literally every corner, there's a door at a diner.
telling you, okay?
Why? What-
Walk outside right now.
Help me.
Walk outside right now, like I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay? Walk outside.
Am I being?
Go ahead.
I only have 2 hands. Do you see I have 3 bags? What do you want me to do?
Am I
Go
being?
ahead and walk outside.
Am I being?
Walk outside.
Am I being?
Come here. Walk outside. Walk outside right now.
Am I being?
Walk
detained?
outside.
Is he barefoot? No, he's sandals.
Am I being?
So you want to trespass?
Am I?
All right, get out of the property. I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing.
Am I being?
Get out of the property. I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay.
Grab your stuff and walk out.
I'm trying.
Yo, he is so slow with this shit. I'd fucking throw my suitcase out there. Yo, he is literally just like, officer, I'm trying, calm down. He moves the suitcase a foot. Am I being, walk outside. Am I being detained?
I'm giving you a lawful order. Walk out right now. All right.
Hey, I hope you have a good time.
Is he gonna get it stuck on the door?
Walk out. Walk out. I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing.
What? I didn't trespass.
Stand over there.
I didn't trespass.
They don't want you there.
Okay, that doesn't
Close
mean I
the door behind you.
trespass. I didn't know I couldn't come here. I
Do you
didn't
have
know.
your ID with you?
Am I being detained?
I'm gonna trespass you because they want you trespass.
And you need my ID to do that?
Correct.
Okay.
Just a warning.
Okay. Can I get my wallet?
Where's your wallet?
In my pocket.
Let me.
Bro, I thought you already got your wallet. You were just saying when you reached for your wallet, you didn't want him to shoot you.
Lay down. Put your hands on the wall.
I have no weapons.
I don't care. I don't care. Put your hands on the wall.
I already told you.
What? Put your hands on the wall for me.
But you
I
felt.
don't think, dude, he's just gonna pat you down, bro.
Put your hands on the wall for me.
Yeah, but you said you felt
Spread your
safe.
feet. Spread your feet.
But you
Spread your
said you
feet.
felt safe. You said you felt
Don't
safe.
move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
You said you felt safe.
All right. Grab your wallet.
You think there's ever been a situation where an officer patted dude down and was like, "What's this? What's this?" And then the guy went, "Officer, I think you know what that is."
Wallet. Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID.
Was he just like stripping on the wall right there? What the fuck was that? That was like a very sensual dance.
Your feet.
But you
Spread your
said
feet.
you felt safe. You said you felt
Don't
safe.
move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
He was just like rubbing up on the wall.
You said you felt safe.
All right. Grab your wallet. Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID.
Now that's actually fucking hilarious. If I was the cop, I would start laughing.
Why'd you pat me down?
Because I don't know if you have a weapon with you.
I told you I didn't.
I told you I didn't have a gun. Well, that doesn't mean you didn't have a gun, but I told you I didn't have a gun. Why would I lie?
After causing a breach like that, I don't trust you. Go ahead and get your ID out, sir.
Yeah. Why'd you touch my penis?
Everything is on body camera, okay?
You touched me.
Okay. Let me see your ID, sir.
I know, you hurt my balls.
Do you have any baby dandruff, dude? I'm kind of chafing down there. After you just fucking crushed one of my nuts, dude. Oh my god, it hurts.
You hurt me. Take it easy.
You're just being a clown. Let me see your ID, sir.
Are you the captain or lieutenant?
Grab your ID. Let me see your ID. You're gonna give you a warning so you can get out of the property, sir.
He just punched me in the balls.
Oh, I think he just gave me testicular torsion. Oh. I think one of the veins is wrapping around. Oh, I need to go to a hospital. Oh.
Hey, now. Everything is on body camera.
I might need an ambulance.
For what?
You touched me.
Because I touched you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You touched me.
Okay, let me see your ID, sir.
I know, but I'm dying. Will you call an ambulance?
You're dying.
Yo, no, now he's being a dick. Yo, now he's just being a dickhead, bro. Oh my god. Would you call an ambulance? I think I'm dying.
You calling it?
All right, have a seat.
No, shut
Have
up.
a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Are you gonna touch me again?
Have a seat,
Are
sir.
you gonna touch me? Are you gonna touch me?
I'm gonna count into 5 for
Yo,
you
he got the nicest beard in the world, though. God damn.
to leave the property.
1.
And arrest you for trespassing.
2.
Okay.
Hey, there's my wallet right there. You said I had 5 seconds.
Come here. Come here. Put your hands behind your back.
You said I had
Put your
5
hands behind-
seconds.
Put your hands behind your back.
You said I
No
had
messing
5
around with you.
seconds. You said I had 5 seconds.
You said I had 5 seconds. Was it like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or were we counting in Mississippi's here, man? I mean, I was just trying to determine how much time I had left. I thought I shot for the middle ground. I thought you would actually just give me, like, a little bit more time.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Oh, God.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
I'm watching.
I can't breathe!
I'm watching.
Is that like a random lady right now that's just watching this all unfold? Chat, you leave the diner and this happens. Are you watching? Yeah. If I walk out and he's like, you just touched my balls, my head would snap. I would immediately go, what the fuck? I would just be sitting there. I'd park a seat on the bench. I'd be like, you have a meeting? You call and cancel? Yeah, something came up. Sorry. Something came up. There's a guy saying one of the cops touched his balls outside of the Denny's. Hold up. You're just sitting there. I can see that you're breathing. They're not even touching your torso.
Mom! Mom! Mommy! Mommy!
Oh my God.
Mommy! My wallet is right there, you idiot.
I'm watching.
Did he say I had 5 seconds to give my ID?
So
yes or no? Did he say
I'm
that?
watching.
Did he say that?
Oh, it's one of the workers.
Did he say I have?
You need to stop resisting.
I'm not.
Stop.
Is this like the manager of the diner? I would just walk back inside. Like if I had work. Actually, no, because this guy kind of gives you an excuse to just kind of stand there.
Negative tempo.
Ow! Help me! My wrist! My left wrist!
All right, then relax.
My wrist!
Relax, and we'll take care of it.
Okay. My wrist!
Let's go.
No, my wrist!
Yo, this reminds me of that one Florida lady that like slammed a bottle of wine and then was like fake seizuring or seizing. You remember that lady? She was in front of like a surf shop and she was like, ow, 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 and she was like fucking just like convulsing, and then she would just randomly stop and just like start talking again.
Wally, I need my wallet. Stop! I'm in pain. Okay, I'll listen.
Relax.
Will you? Okay, I'm breathing.
What state is this? Fort Myers. Is that Florida?
Please fix my wrist before I get in the car, please, and I'll behave. I'll listen.
Oh, now you're gonna behave. You're gonna listen.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're good, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So what happened before?
You touched me. I told you not to touch me.
Yeah, it's twisted.
Man, come over here.
How it hurts.
We're gonna take care of it. You just wait.
Was this gentleman breaching your peace inside the store?
Wait, what?
Was he breaching your peace in and outside the store?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to be trespassed.
Now you're arrested for breach of peace.
What do you mean?
Stop.
I want to be trespassed and I want to leave.
Nope.
I have to hop on a flight to go
Are
to
they handcuffing him again?
Miami today.
Well, you're gonna have to do it another day.
Ow! Why does it hurt?
It's gonna be the sword.
Why do they handcuff him twice? Do they think he's gonna fucking rip out of it? He's a bigger guy? Bro, but still, are you able, like, are big guys able to rip out of handcuffs?
Why does it hurt? Stop hurting me! Ow! I asked for an ambulance!
All right.
I asked for an ambulance!
Shut your mouth.
I needed.
Don't they need to pay? Why do people do? Don't you need to pay for one? Am I dumb? Like if this encounter, say you're in this encounter and you go, I need an ambulance. Wouldn't you need to pay for the ambulance? And that's like 10 grand or some shit only in Florida. I mean, it probably depends, but I'm pretty sure you're the one that has to cover that. Your insurance covers it. Bro, but even with, like, base insurance, I'm pretty sure an ambulance is, like, very expensive. How much is an ambulance ride with insurance? With insurance, the modern ambulance, the average ambulance ride in New Jersey is $437. Just to be driven to the hospital.
Doctor!
Shut your mouth.
Help!
We have
Help! Help!
10K question mark question mark question mark. Yeah, if you don't have any insurance and they like help you and then bring you to the hospital, you're gonna be paying like thousands of dollars.
Oh, I can't feel my hand. I can't feel my hand.
Everything's on body camera.
Dominator said not that bad. Not that bad, yeah, but I mean, dude, 400, half a grand to just get driven to a hospital.
Ah, my wrist, my left wrist. It hurts.
All right, and
Oh my god, I think you popped my left testicle, dude. Oh, dude, when you were patting me down, oh my god. Dude, I don't know if you thought it was like a fucking gusher or a bouncy ball, dude, but oh my god, it's like, oh, dude, it's like flat like a pancake.
acting out, and we're taking care of it.
Hurts. Ah, mommy, mommy, it hurts. Ow.
It's coming off now.
I feel like he has to be on drugs.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
There you go. Get screaming louder.
Dude, how many pairs of handcuffs are they fucking attaching to this guy?
They hurt me, Mom. That guy hurt me. He told me he told me I had 5 seconds to show him my ID, and after 1 second,
And I counted, and after 1 Mississippi, he grabbed my wrist. I have carpal tunnel, dude.
they tried killing me.
Oh, yeah?
They tried hurting me. They tried shooting me. They said I had 5 seconds, and they gave me 1 second. They only gave me 1 second.
Are your feet?
They only gave me 1 second, Mom, and he said I have 5 seconds.
Trace,
Yo, his pants about to be down in like fucking 4 seconds, dude. I gotta scan this. Now we're good.
stop
He
it.
said I have 5 seconds. And after 1 second,
No, but
he
body
tried
camera.
killing me. I need my
He tried killing me.
medication. I need my medication. I need my medication. I need
I need my medication. There it is. My Puff Bar. Please. Please. 1 hit. It's doctor prescribed. It's 5,000, Nick. There's so many puffs. Don't throw it out, please.
my medication.
How old are you? How old are you?
Why don't you look at my ID?
How old are you?
Look at my ID.
How old are you?
Look at my ID.
I'm gonna say you're 30.
I'm gonna guess. 32. 22. You think he's my age? He looks much older than me.
35.
Look at my ID.
35. I would have not guessed 35.
My ID's in the wallet on the ground back there. Go get my wallet so nobody steals it.
You see the pocket here?
I need my wallet.
Imagine he's like a high schooler. He just does this for fun. He just goes and he loiters in front of a diner, doesn't pay, and then just fucking waits for somebody to start fucking calling the cops on him.
Wallet. Can I get my wallet? Can I get my wallet?
Stand up.
Can I get my wallet?
You're under arrest.
For what?
For breach of peace.
No, but can you get my wallet?
Queso looks 35 even though he's 24. I mean, yeah, but Queso still looks younger than this guy.
On the ground back there. My ID and medication. I have health concerns.
I'll call an ambulance for you.
I need a wallet. He's hurting me. He's hurting me. Ow! Ow! I need an ambulance.
They're coming.
I need
They're
an
coming.
ambulance.
They're coming.
I'm not getting in there. It's hot. I'll die in there.
Oh, yeah?
I'll die in there.
Sit down.
It's not hot outside. You live in fucking Florida.
Don't
Under
kill
arrest.
me. Don't kill me.
Listen, buddy.
Don't kill me. My mom will be mad.
Right now,
My
you
mom
have two
will be
charges.
mad.
Resisting.
I don't care.
Breach of peace.
I don't care. Just don't kill me. Why are you hurting me? Oh, I need an ambulance.
It's like such a fake cry too. Like there's no tears or anything. He's just like going, why are you hurting me?
I'm not going in there. Kill me. I will kill you. Hey!
Not threatening officer. There you go, another charge.
No, I said if you kill me, I'll kill you. If you kill me, I'll kill you. I'm not going in there. Get back. I don't
You
care.
didn't let me finish. I said I was going to say in Minecraft. I was going to say in Minecraft. I wasn't actually saying in real life. I was going to say in a video game. I'm a gamer. might even said in League of Legends. In GTA, I would have killed you. Gabe for the 5 gifteds. Thank you for the 5 gifteds. Gabe Casa. Thank you for the 5 gifteds. Incest for the 5. This guy needs to wash his hair. Atlas for the sub. Rogue DS for the sub. Dumb for the 3. I lived in Boston one time. I took the ambulance. It was $600. Silly for the 3. What do you think about death metal / deathcore? Depends on the song. For the 396, I'm 13. Just finished walking 300 miles to AIDS shelter. I raised 6,200 pounds, and your streams got me through. Well, dude, congrats. And double on raising that amount of money. Zono for the sub. Charles for the 3. Liam and Fallout for the sub. Mr. Angel for the 3. You still react to Darman? Yes, sometimes, but a lot of Darman videos are just kind of the same. Shroom, Dallas for the sub. Donnie, Maddie for the sub. Nathan, Bad, Bren, Joe, Truinks, Aker, and Prime for the sub. And Nick for the 3. Bro pushing 40 needs his mommy. Well, he's just saying that's to be a dick to the cops.
Here.
Put that over here, man.
Get back up.
No ID in
Is that my wallet?
There's no ID in here.
It's underneath the pictures of my children.
It's underneath the legendary Charizard card. Please don't crumple it. As you can see, it's in pristine packaging. It is rated PSA 9. Not a 10. I'm trying to find one of those. I keep it in my wallet for good luck. Under that and under the Band-Aids is my ID.
You're the one without a mask
Yo, he might be like 45, bro. He has kids.
on in Florida. You have COVID.
Hey,
You
get in
just
there.
got me COVID.
Or you could just be a young parent.
Get in there.
No.
There.
No.
Oh my god, I think you just gave me COVID. Oh. Oh my god, my skin's itching. Isn't there a monkeypox outbreak? Oh my god, why are you guys not wearing masks? He just starts freaking
There's
out.
my
Ma'am,
ID.
just leave it outside. It's okay.
No, give it to him.
Ma'am.
Give it to him.
Relax.
Give it to him. Give him my ID. Give him my ID.
He is.
Give it to him.
Ma'am, it's okay.
Give him the f***ing ID.
Do that, we're gonna have an issue, okay?
Oh, I forgot to reset my sub goal. God damn it. Mr. Angel for the 3. You think monkeypox could cause another lockdown? Unlikely. Huncho and Cosmo for the sub. Tyler for the 3. This guy is giving me mommy, please help me, mommy. Love the content, keep it up. Nick for the 3.
Boy, listen, you gonna kill me? You gonna kill me?
Stop.
You gonna kill me? You gonna kill me? You gonna kill me? What are you gonna do?
I said-
What are you gonna do?
It's spit on me too.
That'll stop another unit.
I don't understand the point in doing this, because it's like, is this to be a dick? Or to try and actually not have to go in the cop car? Because, like, there's no way... Like, are they thinking, hey, if I just resist long enough, they'll give up and let me go? Like, if I just keep slamming the car door shut and kicking the car, they'll stop?
It's okay.
There we go.
To get tased. You're about to get tased.
Oh, God.
Okay? You're about to get tased. I'm not playing around with you. Okay?
I'm not playing around with you.
Okay. You're about to get tased.
I'm not.
Do it! Do it! Spray chrome in my mouth right now. I've seen Mad Max Fury Road. I know how this goes. Tase me. End it all. I can fucking handle it. I've been waiting for this goddamn day my entire life, officer. He's sitting there. He's like, it's just a taser. It's just a taser. Do it. Do it. I know what happens here. I know it's all gonna go down. I'm not afraid anymore.
Keep doing, not gonna tase you again. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Yo, he locked in. He's ready to get tased. Would you get tased for 5K? Fuck yeah, dude. What? 5 grand? Oh my god. Chat, how much would somebody have to pay you to get tased? Yo, deadass, like, if it was somebody that was, like, safe about it and they knew what they were doing, dude, like, $500. I'd let somebody tase me. Because I also don't know, I don't want to say I'm curious what being tased would feel like, but what the fuck does being tased feel like? T. Cavill and Zai for the sub. Lock for the sub. You ever play one of those games where it's like hot potato with a ball that's like electric? I used to have one of them, and I would hold it as long as I could when it would zap. And I feel like it's that, but on your whole body and even stronger. Bland and iFridge for the sub. Or one of those games where you put like your fingers in and you wait for it to zap. I had one, dude, I used to be obsessed with electrical games when I was like 10. I would play with my friends, and we had these rods that you would hold, and it would like blink or something, and randomly one would shock, and it would go like boop, 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 and it would like stop on one person, and it would just fucking zap the shit out of you. Oh, it was so fun.
You gonna do it? Do it.
Is
Do
that
it.
all you want?
Do it, motherfucker! Send me away! Send me away right now! Fucking end me! I'm ready!
If you want to.
What's the issue?
You.
You're under arrest.
I don't care. I don't care. I got money.
Okay.
I'm burning.
Relax.
my
I'm gonna
heart-
taste you.
my-
I'm gonna taste you. Relax, okay?
I got hit by a car in front of a Wendy's one day, and I've been burning that money to the ground. I also won a very small lottery one time. So let's just say I'm set for the next couple of years. I faked whiplash when I got rear-ended one time. And let's just say that insurance money's still paying me today.
Hey,
My arms.
relax. You're doing this to yourself. Everybody's watching what you're doing.
Yeah,
Okay?
they're watching what you're doing. I'm gonna be rich. You just made me rich.
Oh yeah.
I feel like some people think that, like, if a cop ever hurts you, then you're immediately entitled to, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They don't realize, like, in what stance you're entitled that amount of money. Do it. Tase me. I'll be a millionaire.
My arms.
Relax.
My arms.
Relax.
My arms. My arms are getting third-degree burns
Okay.
from the
You're
concrete.
doing this to yourself.
So help me up. So stand me up.
Get up.
Stand me up. I can get up by myself.
Get up.
Can I do it by myself? Can I do it by myself? Stop. I got it. Ow. Ow.
Get
help,
up.
Help me. Help me. Oh. Ow. 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 All my bags? Where are my bags?
Get in there.
Where are my bags?
They're
in
back
there.
there. Don't worry.
Where?
Is he on, like, vacation? Why does he have suitcases?
Let's wait for the.
Where are my bags?
You're gonna wait right here.
Where are my bags? Why aren't the bags at the car?
Jerry, a second.
there's-
We're gonna wait right here for the.
There's a bomb in that bag.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a bomb in that bag.
Now we gotta evacuate my store.
Don't listen.
Yep.
Don't listen. Don't listen.
There's a bomb.
Don't listen. I mean, I don't think he has a bomb in that bag, but I don't know as a cop if that's a smart thing to say. Like, you should take his word for it. The cop said, don't listen. I don't know about that. Like, I would say, yeah, 99% sure he's just being a dick. But evacuate the store and then have him... Now he's going to get charged with that.
You gotta take it serious. You gotta take it
No,
serious.
put the bag.
Yeah, no. He said, okay. Well, that's what, see, I mean, that's why I think, I always sometimes complain when there's like a DUI and like 15 cops show up because it's like, what the fuck are there 20 cops for one person for? But I will say, yeah, having two people for scenarios is like, he would have been like, no. And he was like, no, we have to take it seriously.
And put the bag by the car and I'll behave. Put the bag by the car, I'll behave. I don't want them stealing my shit. I don't want them stealing my shit and I'll be...
Bro, what the fuck are they gonna steal? Your gamer underwear, dog? You're wearing like fucking tight-ass compression shorts. What the fuck do you have in that suitcase you're worried about them taking? Yo, Joe, I don't know if you missed my dono. Hey, Joe, today I sat at school and this girl was like, yo, you got W-Riz Sigma Boy. And I said, oi, 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 baka. And she started giggling, and I went skibbity mode screaming, Dada booyah. Is this Sigma? Bland and iFridge for the sub.
Behave. Why can't nobody get my bag? Why can't Frank put my bags by the car. Frank, you did this. You did this, Frank.
Therefore, what's 10-4 though?
Hey, tell him it's a code 1089. Tell him.
Mods, actually untime out that person I timed out. They said I missed their dono when they didn't send a dono, but I timed it out for like 8 hours.
It's a code 1089.
Time out for
You know
like
what
10
that
minutes.
is? You know what a code 1089 is?
What do they got, an attack helicopter for this guy? Jesus Christ. What is a code 1089? Defense of certain suits arising out of medical malpractice. The fuck does that have to do with what's going on right now?
Hey, Frank, a code 1089 means there's a bomb in the building. So when you put my bags next to the car, I'll get in the cop car and they can make me leave. Right? Put the bags in your property and I'll leave. What, you got a Newport?
Hey, don't have any communication with him.
Wait, did he just say you have a cigarette? Wait, you got a Newport? What type? Actually, no. Do you have any Camel Crushes? Sorry. Yeah, no, I'd take one of those. Do you have a light? Is he asking a guy for a cigarette right now?
Oh, I listen to
Man,
the
I need a full
police.
statement from you, okay? You the store manager?
No,
Were you at the front when this happened, correct?
no, he's not the manager. His name's Joey. He told me he was my server. And then he said some other guy, Frank's gonna take care of me. And Frank spit in my salad. Frank didn't give me a water. That guy, Joey, had to give me 2 beers. Joey got me the beers. What the was Joey doing?
Then tip 0 and leave. What? Dude, you didn't get a water, and so now you're telling them that you're gonna blow up their store?
What was Joey doing? Oh,
Why was Joey getting me a water? My server was Frank! Frank was my server. And I'm sitting here, and I'm waiting, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm looking around. And there's only about 6 other tables, and I still haven't gotten a water. And then this guy comes up named Joey, and he gives me a water. I'm like, do you even work here? Where's Frank? I haven't seen Frank in a while.
Joey, the manager. Oh, hey, Frank, don't ever work for Joey again. It's a baby kangaroo.
Facing that way there.
What?
Put him over here.
Where are we going?
Yeah, you're gonna face that way. There, you stand in the corner there. There you go.
Yo,
Perfect.
can they pull
Just
his
tell me what to
pants
do.
up,
Stop being
bruh?
forceful.
No.
I'm not resisting. You're not telling me good directions. Why aren't you giving me good directions? Why aren't you giving me good directions? What am I supposed to be doing right now?
So you have mental illness?
No.
It's a medication?
Yeah.
What's the medication?
In my bag.
What's the medication for?
In my bag.
What's the medication for?
It's
though?
for me. And it's in that bag.
What's the medication for though?
For my brain. It's for my
For your brain? For what? For your brain? What are you on, depression meds? You need to pop them right now? But buddy, it's not an instant kick. This isn't fucking cocaine. You take your meds in the morning. What fucking brain meds do you have right now?
my brain.
Negative, sorry, negative.
It's for my brain.
What kind of mental illness do you have?
It's this illness where when people touch me without my permission, I get mad. You know what I mean? You ever have the mental illness when somebody touches you without your permission? You get mad when people do that?
He's under arrest for breach of peace and a couple other charges.
Hey,
He said there's a
This guy looks like he's in a G.I. Joe movie. What the fuck?
can I
bomb,
talk to
that
whoever?
luggage.
I did not say that. I didn't say that.
CP32 on scene.
I'm not resisting. Can I talk to whoever's in charge? Who's in charge?
These officers are in charge.
No, who's in charge? I need the captain.
The supervisor's coming.
No, I need the supervisor. He punched me in my balls. He punched me.
He's fighting.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck.
He punched me in my balls. He started twisting my dick randomly. I'm sitting here, officer, I'm sitting here the whole time saying, what's going on? Right? What's going on? And I'm sitting here and I don't know what's happening. And then he brings out a fucking walnut cracker and just smacks one of them. Spectrum, it's sitting there loose. It sounds like jangling keys in there, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if I'm ever going to be able to have kids. I'm like, down there, it might be in 1,000 pieces. What am I going to do, officer? Where's the supervisor?
No! I'm not going to get in the car until they get my bags over here. Because my medicine is in the bags. What's that? I need my medicine. I need my medicine.
Hey.
I need my medicine. Come on, man, you got to get in the car. Why? I'm hot. I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance.
Oh my God, can they just tase the shit out of him and throw him in the car? Like, fucking hell, man. This is just prolonging.
I need an ambulance. I need it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
You're about to get tased.
I'm done.
Get in there.
Sit in the car.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. I'm gonna tase you.
Ow! Ow!
Get in
I
there.
said okay.
Get in there. Get in there.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
And then they all filter out. All right, see you guys back at the station.
Hey man, you heard me when I asked him to leave, right? You heard him that people had to stop because of the issue that was causing the front, right? All right, so that's enough for breach of peace. We asked him to leave several times. He wouldn't leave, and now resisting and the whole mess.
You had a body cam on?
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah.
What happened to the whole bomb in the bag thing?
Can you put on the radio?
Don't worry about the radio.
Can you turn on the radio? Could you turn on the radio? Preferably some pop music. Do you have any Bruno Mars? Oh. Iggy Azalea? Do you have any Iggy Azalea songs by chance? Maybe from like 2016?
Kind of Florida music. Can you put on the radio?
94.6, please. That's my favorite station. Yeah. Put that one on.
Can you put on the radio? Please. Can you put on the radio? Will you put on the radio?
Yes.
I would blast Easy Street. That would be the song I would play for him. Sorry, VOD viewers. Blast the heat in the car. Just it's like 95 degrees outside. Put it on like high heat, full blast. When you're on Easy Street. Apparently the FBI tortures people to that song. I don't know if that's true or not. Hold up. Yeah, what's your question, man? What's your question? I'm seeing you have an important question. What's your question? I just saw you type I have a question again. What's the question? Are you in the hills? Timeout, buddy. I banned the fuck out of him. Games for the 3. Somebody threatened to shoot up my high school. He posted a photo of an AR-15, called the principal a bald bitch. Did he get arrested? Bro, this up. Tie for the 3. You see, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. suspended his campaign to endorse Donald Trump. Really? How's your day so far? Killer for the sub, Liquid for the sub, Bland for the sub. I heard he suspended his campaign. I didn't hear that he endorsed Trump though. I Frigid and TK for the sub. Zycro for the sub. Lock for the sub.
Huh?
You're gonna call Ezra. You need to call.
Oh, what's coming here, Sergeant?
Yeah, but you need to call supervisor on the phone.
Hey, bro.
Yo, he bouncing in that damn car.
Taking this order, Jerry.
I want the radio! Real quick. You guys are liable for my safety.
He just starts hitting his vape right in front of him. Just blowing fat clouds. Just... Oh, you want the radio on?
And you're all getting fired.
Hey, is he that ID in there?
I think it was.
You guys take care of the whole luggage thing.
Hal, good luck driving. Good luck driving.
She said she's concerned about the
Good luck driving. What the fuck do you mean good luck driving?
I mean, sadly, we gotta take everything seriously.
Just want to dumb out to LCJ.
Somebody
Disorder.
said I need Shawn Mendes. Put on Ed Sheeran. Put on Ed Sheeran. Put on Circles. Post Malone. Right now. If you don't start playing it, I'm gonna cry.
Pick up is starting.
He actually puts it on. The guy in the back fully calms down. He's like, run away, but we're running in circles. Just starts singing along.
Will you please roll down the window so I cannot die?
Could you put on my favorite band? Could you put on Imagine Dragons, please?
So I cannot die? I don't want to die!
Yeah, I got it back quick. Yeah, I start getting people out in a calm manner.
If you want to, I'll bring a canine out here, and we'll go through everything.
Yo, you actually think he has a bomb in his bag, though?
After the suspect said he planted a weapon with massive destruction inside the building, we're going to be evacuating him.
Hey, do we know where he was seated in here? Are they concerned about anything inside?
I do not know where the seated. He was outside with the guy. She was there at point of contact. She witnessed everything for today.
She what?
She
Did you
witnessed.
see that one channel that copyright or streams your videos? Yeah. I'm working on getting them taken down. Because they try to make money off of it, which really fucking annoys me. Yeah, no, I need to get them banned. Alright. Bro, for the sub games for the 3.
Everything. So.
Hey guys, start moving your cars down that way.
How's your day going today?
How's your
My
day?
day's going
How's your day going today?
exactly how I wanted it to go.
Oh, do you think he planned this? God, I love German Shepherds, dude. Oh my god.
I'll take a Jameson and...
Come on. Come on, Lloyd. You want to join?
Yeah, I'll take a Jaeger and mayo.
Oh, his room.
Thanks, guys. You may sit with it. All right,
Can I
guys.
actually get a Henny and orange juice?
We can come in.
I want to go to a bar one day and just order the most foul drinks possible. Do you guys have Jack and yogurt? Sorry. I don't want to be that guy. Do you have any condensed milk?
You got a speed mask? It's been spitting all over it.
For you or him, whatever you.
We'll put this one over. How about it? Come on out. Come on out.
Bro, panting like a dog.
My arm is broken.
He was charged with trespassing, breach of peace, false report of a bomb, and resisting without violence. False report of a bomb is a specific charge they have. I've never wanted to see someone get tased so bad in my life. Dude looks like he just got kicked out of his parents' basement. No bad vibes, just one annoying 40-year-old acting like a toddler. Bro, that's actually crazy he's 40. This is basically Eric Cartman as a person. Oh my god. That's like the most real comment. Sato for the sub. Bro for the sub. Emily for the 3. I've been in the hospital for a while. Got caught on fire from gas. Your streams really helped me through hard times. I want to say thank you. Well, I hope you're okay, Emily. Are you, like, do you have, like, severe burns or anything? Oh, my God. I hope you're healing all right. And thank you for the 3. I'm glad I've been able to help. But still. Gabe for the sub. All right. Next. Abdul is the ultimate haggler. We have not seen an Extreme Cheapskates video in so long. And Brady, I'm sorry. You have to cut this from the VOD channel. You know, sometimes I watch shit that's going to get copyrighted out the ass. It happens. Brady going, fuck! Fuck! Because this VOD's going to get copyrighted in 4 different videos, age restricted 3 times. And fucking taken down. Oh my god. All right. Nah, I'm done with this shit. That's how you know every TLC video is fucking fake. Because you're saying, I was a little surprised because I was a... Bitch, they're your friends. They're your friends. They know that you're a fucking cheapskate. You're telling me this is the first time they've fucking realized that you haggle for fucking a $3 item? Let's not sit here and act like, oh, you don't know. Joe and JD for the sub. Taste Toast for the sub. It just annoys the shit out of me. Joe for the sub. Like, fuck, dude. Hold on. Okay. Next. Ryan's world is crumbling. Joe fan for the sub.
Hey guys, pretend play Red Titan. What is this? A Red Titan comic book and blank pages? You know what that means.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. A Kinder Surprise egg. I wonder what's inside. Oh, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yippee! I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ryan, give it a rest, dog. Ryan, give it a rest, bro. You ain't 5 anymore.
So this is Ryan's world, and we have to save him. If you guys aren't familiar with Ryan's world, he just so happens to be the richest kid on YouTube. And no, I'm not joking.
You are looking at the highest paid YouTube star in 2018 and 2019, but not me. Him. He earned $22 million in 2018 and $26 million in 2019.
Yes, you heard that right. By the time Ryan was 6 years old, he had already made $11 million from YouTube. And some of you might be thinking like, damn.
Well, his parents are holding the majority of that money, but now they probably have a bank account for him that they're putting it in now, but still, dude, Ryan's world is just, we've made jokes about this before. Ryan's world is a dying channel. Right? Like, at some point, you can't make kid content when you're going through puberty. You know? Like, at some point, you just gotta fucking... You gotta either start reviewing something else and change your content or just quit. Like, you're not 5. Like, I remember Ryan's toy reviews back when he was like... Dude, this fucking light's pissing me off. I remember Ryan's toy reviews back when that motherfucker was, like, reviewing literal surprise eggs in, like, mystery boxes and shit. And he was, like, 6. And it worked. But now, it's just the kid content isn't... You're not able to do that anymore. Hold up. All right. Tal Rare for the sub.
What the hell does this kid do? Does he sell Fent? What? And no, he literally just does toy reviews.
This one looks fancy. Okay.
This video alone got like 10 million views. Like, that's...
How? Like, that's what even then I don't understand that. Like, who's watching Ryan's toy review, reviewing a toy Hot Wheels car? Other kids? And they're sitting there captivated watching. I'd be like, bitch, I want to play with a toy. I don't want to watch another motherfucker play with a toy. You know how annoying that was as a kid? Hanging out with your friend, and there's only one toy and you have to take turns, or whether you're with your sibling or some shit or a cousin and you have to fucking take turns with each other on the toys. That shit sucked. I don't want to sit there and watch somebody else have fun. That's annoying as hell.
Insane. And I think it's currently estimated that since Ryan started his channel at 4 years old, he has generated over $100 million since then.
What did you say?
To put that into perspective, this kid has generated more money playing with toys than some of your favorite rappers or athletes. So some people might be asking, like, what's the problem? He's generated all of this money, so what's the issue? And well, he's grown up now, and for some reason, he's still doing these same videos.
I need to go see. Oh, wait, no, they have a clip of him. Yo, how old is Ryan's toy reviews now?
Hey, Evangeline.
Hey, Ryan.
I feel like he's trying to make his voice higher pitched, too. Because at some point, when his voice just hits, like, a deep note, they're not going to be able to do it anymore. Oh, my God. Ryan's World, 37 million subs. He still gets views, but not nearly as many. I mean, he's getting, like, probably as many views as my channel gets. Not on these videos, but... Ryan explores different time periods.
Today, Wiz and I are taking on the Eras Challenge. We'll be visiting as many different... It's not gold. Oh!
Where the fuck is Ryan? Where the fuck is Ryan? He has kid RPM, so he probably makes a lot. Oh, definitely.
This video features clips.
Clips of the Ryan's World, the movie. Titan Universe Adventure. What a shit title for a movie.
She loves you guys. She watches Ryan every day. Ryan.
Fan meetup. Oh my god, it's actually toddlers. That kid can't even talk. And you're telling me she's a fan. She's a fan of Ryan's toy reviews. My daughter just stares at your videos all day. Yeah, probably because their brain is a fucking sponge and they're trying to absorb any sort of information that they could possibly entertain so they could fucking grow and have a consciousness.
Going to be cartoon or live action?
It's both, actually. Live action first and then cartoon.
Yeah. Ryan, what's your favorite vape flavor? Ryan. Ryan. Have you tried fentanyl yet?
I've never seen a bowl of poke being made before.
Yo, this motherfucker got a deeper voice than me.
I've never seen a bowl of poke being made before. Kind of looks like colorful rainbow salad.
Give it a good mix.
Yo, I really hope in like 6 years he starts doing like Ryan's vape reviews. That'll be so funny. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be trying the Watermelon Mango new Puff Bar. We're going to give it a rating out of 1 to 10. What's up, guys? JewelPod sent me a mystery box. Let's see what we get. Oh my god, the out-of-stock mango pods? Well, you can't even get these in the U.S. I bet somebody had to keister these to get them to me. I can't wait to take a hit.
We are playing with Ryan's World
We
toys.
opened up our own toy store. Bro, literally half of these videos don't even have Ryan in them. Do you think he gets made fun of in school? Probably not, because he's so rich. Like, if he made these videos and they got, like, 10 views, motherfuckers would probably diss him. But, like, he probably gets such a bag that people just... He could just be like, shut the fuck up, I could buy your entire family.
Hey guys, I finally got this new game.
Some kid makes fun of him, he just crashes out in the back of, like, science class. I've made more money than your entire family lineage since the beginning of time. I, as a 5-year-old, have had more success than any singular person in your family. Hell, your entire family combined. You are nothing!
I can't wait to play it.
Brand new game. What is is it?
It's a single-player game only, so... Sorry, Ryan.
Great. We'll take turns. I'll go first.
Oh my god, dude. This was just like brain rot. Yo, you know what would make Ryan's toy review even more popular? He should just start a react channel to Skibbity Toilet videos. Dude, Ryan's not in the videos, bro. Like, what? Okay, also... Why don't we cut out the DY there, okay? Why don't we cut out the DY there, right? Ryan's starting to get a little deeper voice there. Let's cut out the DY. Ryan's trying to find Dad's secret gaming room. Fathers. Papas.
Son, okay,
Bro, what are we doing? Flashback videos to when this kid was like 4? What the fuck is going on?
Thank you so much for being in the movie.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see it when it comes out August 16th.
Tell everybody about the character you play.
You can't convince me Ryan is having fun anymore. Like, you just can't. And TikTok has definitely picked up on this because when you search for Ryan...
He definitely ain't having fun, bro. I don't even think he really gave a shit then. He just wanted to play with toys. Now this motherfucker's after a bag, and I respect that. He trying to get his bread, right? He's not trying to get his funny up. He's trying to get his money up, right? Ryan's trying to have that investment retirement money. Hell, I don't even know why he makes videos anymore. That motherfucker could drop out of school right now, have the reading level of a 3rd grader, and then just live in a yacht.
Ryan's world in the search bar. It's just a bunch of memes now asking his parents to let him retire. And although these are memes and all, there's definitely a lot of truth in them. At what point do we think someone...
Well, I think the parents want to keep doing it. I think Ryan is kind of indifferent, maybe. But for the parents, it's like, hey, if Ryan stops, then the channel dies. So unless Ryan keeps going, they can't keep doing it. Hold on. I'm trying to make this lighting better. I feel like I fucking moved it and it just went shitty. All right, now it's a little bit better. Actually, now it's better. All right. Coder, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 5 gifted souls for the 5 to 10 biddies. Do you think you will ever do a viewer hometown rating stream? No. Quaz for the 3. Did you remodel your background? Looks different. New stream room. A-Glass for the sub. I also got sound panels. Code and Capital for the sub. It's Cryptic for the 3. You keep me happy throughout my rough time in college. I'm sorry to hear that. That you're having a rough time. If it wasn't for your videos, I'd be more severely depressed. Where's your video suggestion tab on the Discord? You have to scroll down on the side. You might have to expand one of the side tabs, but I do have the video suggestion tab and the game suggestion tab right next to each other. So if you have any videos you want to watch games you want to play, you can send those there. TR for the 3. Take an AP Physics second year high school. I already have 16 pages of homework questions. That sucks. Tell and Rare for the sub.
Should be able to retire from being a child content star? Is it when you achieve generational wealth by generating over $100 million? Or is it when you're simply not a child anymore? Because the biggest question is...
Well, for the parents or the kids, it's like, there's a lot of YouTubers that burn out but keep going, because it's like, why stop when you still have the capacity to make money, you know? Like, if you're Ryan's Toy Reviews and you're grossing $3 million a year after falling off, why stop, you know? Why? Because they have a toy line that's really successful. They have a lot of other products that kind of push them and are promoted through their YouTube channel. If they stop at all, that dies off. And yes, they have generational wealth, but why not have more money? You know? Like, that's the question that you're having. Like, chat, if you were a YouTuber and you made Ryan's money, you made $20 million a year for 5 years. You have $100 million, right? Not even $100 million. Let's say you have like $30 million in the bank. You hate YouTube now, or you just don't enjoy it. You don't hate it, but you don't enjoy it. But you still make $4 million a year. Are you going to stop? No. You're probably going to keep going for at least a bit. You know, you're gonna do it at least for a few more years to be like, I should just try and get at whatever money out that I can.
Why is Ryan still doing this content?
Your favorite color? I want to see if your truth detector works.
Well, obviously. Watch out.
Is there a consequence?
It's gonna happen.
Goodbye, Ryan. What is that?
That's why you cannot lie.
I'd say hard cap he quits at 14. How old is he now? Y'all said like 12 or 13. Hard cap 14 he quits. There's no way. There's no way he... unless he changes his videos to be more like the Stoked twins. Where it's like kid-friendly content, but they can still do like non-toy videos. Like, I could see him doing like stupid YouTube challenges.
Hi. Well, Daddy, you're up.
Well, I'm next.
Oh, brother. I don't even want to talk about this part.
Weird. Buddy? You're weird.
I wonder what the conversation is like after these grown-ass adults watch themselves dress up and act like kids for content. Because I personally would cringe to death. But anyways, I really think Ryan...
I mean, I want to make fun of the family too, but at the same time, if I was 45 years old and you told me if I dressed up in a stupid Superman off-brand costume for $100,000, yeah, the fuck I'd do it.
Ryan's parents are blinded by greed and are using him as a cash cow, and I'll tell you why. A normal set of parents not blinded by money would have analyzed the situation and seen that Ryan clearly is growing up. I mean, he's literally about to be 13 in like a month, and yet he's still acting like a 7-year-old kid.
Guys, pretend playing Red Titan. What is this? A Red Titan comic book and blank pages? You know what that means?
Yeah, bro. I was playing GTA and looking up boobs on YouTube when I was like a year younger than him now. So I feel like he definitely has to hate this shit.
No, we have absolutely no clue what that means because we're not 5 and you're not 5 either. The biggest problem with him still acting like this is that it's not the best thing to be doing developmentally, and it's definitely not the best thing to be doing
like he's definitely filming this video and then going to play Fortnite and like just screaming curse words at people in lobbies.
Socially. And don't even get me started on the social life aspect because it's gonna be bad. I feel like we're watching another JoJo
going to the GTA strip club, bro. I remember when I had GTA for the first time. You pulled over on the side of the road, picked somebody up. You're looking around your real room. You drive into an alleyway and go in first person. You're sitting there like, damn. Just damn. Sitting there doing a mission, bro. $300. Fuck. $300.
Siwa in the making, and if you don't know how she turned out, allow me to show you.
Well, I think JoJo actually likes doing what she does. I think that's the difference. JoJo's also less rich. Like JoJo makes a lot of money. JoJo definitely has retirement money, but Ryan's toy reviews, Ryan's world, Ryan's family is probably worth like $80 million.
God help us. It's also very obvious that clearly Ryan doesn't fit the type anymore for his channel. A clear look at the views indicate less and less people are opting to watch Ryan's channel now than previous years, and that's simply because he just isn't that little kid anymore. And why watch him when they can watch actual kid channels that actually feature kids? When doing some research, I stumbled across another channel called Gypsy
or Cocomelon. Like, I feel like that's what like kids today watch on YouTube comparable to Ryan's toy reviews. Like, yeah, in 2016, 2017, motherfuckers were watching Ryan, but now people just watch, like, dumb kid cartoons. Or, like, Skibbity Toilet.
Which featured sisters who made...
High end of Ryan's channel is 10 mil per year still. Still? 10 mil? Bro, because I get more views than him, which is what's whack. I don't get... Dude, I get, like, my high end, not even a fucking 10th, bro. What? Kid content? Like, my CPM, like, in an average video might be, like, 7 to 9, like, per 1,000 views. His is probably, like, 40. 10 mil how? Because kid content has a much higher rating of how much the ad company... If I film a video, half of my videos get age restricted and demonetized, which means I make no money on those videos. Like, if I post 7 videos in a week, I make money on 3 of them. Which is also probably a reason why I make less than him. But also, what is CPM? How much money you're getting paid per 1,000 views, basically. Is just the easy way to say it. RPM, CPM, whatever you're referencing. Because that's how they factor it. If an ad company pays me, or they pay YouTube, which splits the revenue with me, I'm only going to get sponsored deals with, like, more adult brands. Like, I could get sponsored deals with, like, Heineken or gambling agencies and stuff, but I could also get it with, like, Coke, Pepsi, M&M's, shit like that. When you're a kid's channel like Ryan and you post a YouTube video, you're getting all of those sponsors Probably not the gambling ones, but you're getting all of those sponsors as well as like kid shows, like Disney sponsors and fucking stupid shit where they're paying a much higher fee, but you're still getting the same amount of ads on the video. They probably pump more ads into their video as well, and they're just getting paid way more.
Content centered around kids when they were younger. Well, they're older now, and guess what? They don't make kid content anymore.
You guys have been asking, where did your gaming videos go? Are you guys posting on your own channels anymore? Where's Giselle? Why are there throwback videos?
Why don't you guys make toy videos anymore? Because we're not fucking 5 years old anymore. That's why, you stupid fucks. I don't want to review stupid Lego characters anymore.
Put your content back on YouTube, kids. Gems, don't forget, we're teenagers. We're doing the best we can.
The Gem Sisters channel.
I do crack in the bathroom now. You expect me to fucking go home, sit down, and play a stupid fucking kids game?
Is now just used to repost their old videos, and the girls have since made their own channels where they do stuff their age.
Welcome back. Today I am running my errands. I'm getting my nails did, and my boyfriend is coming with me.
I think this is a perfect...
Bro, but that works. Like, that works, because then that audience that watched them as a kid could also transition and watch them later on. Like, if you were a kid and you were, like, 6 and watched Ryan, and then Ryan started doing older kid stuff, you could continue to watch Ryan. Because you're aging with him.
Example of how kid content creators should be adapting their content with their age and not doing what Ryan and his parents are doing. Because at the end of the day, the only person who has to pay for what they're doing is Ryan. And I don't mean pay as in monetarily, I mean pay as in socially. Do we really believe that with the way teens are now, Ryan will not be bullied severely?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get bullied. I don't think he's going to get bullied. Because at the end of the day, he has the best goddamn comeback. He's rich as shit. And he could say he will always be, I'm sorry. Like, if they were like, Ryan, you make stupid fucking toy review videos. And he'd say, yeah, and I make $10 million a year. Right? Like, that's his fucking response. Like, oh, Ryan, nice Superman suit. Oh, really? Oh, really? Nice off-brand backpack, you fucking pussy. I see those J's are fake. Why don't you get a real-ass pair of shoes, you dumb bitch? Why don't you go down to the fucking Skechers store and buy yourself a nice pair of $20 sneakers? Because that's all your dumb ass can get, you fucking pussy. Oh my God, like that's what he could say.
Severely for his old video.
Nice Toyota Camry from 2006 with 265,000 miles from it. I just drove a fucking Lambo to fucking high school, buddy. That's his response.
Videos. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I had an old Minecraft YouTube channel, and when I go back and watch the videos, I cringe. I cringe at how I used to sound, and I cringe at everything about it.
So every minute a structure spawns. You can already see it's already getting crazy. And I didn't tell you that the guy that made the plugin, he said that he left us Easter eggs. Okay?
Easter eggs?
There's Easter eggs, like Call of Duty Easter eggs, you feel me?
This was a dark time in my life. We don't talk about it. And unfortunately for Ryan, I have a prediction that when he gets a little bit older, maybe around 15 to 16, he's gonna look back at his old videos, not from when he was a kid, but from when he was around this age, 12 to 14, and he's gonna cringe, like cringe hard.
But everybody does that. Like, you ever look back at, like, some stupid Halloween costume you wore or some dumb shit you did 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, and you look back and you're like, wow, that was actually so stupid. Like, I have a fucking picture of me when I was like 13 or 12, probably like 12, and I was wearing a You Mad Bro shirt, and I thought it was so sick, and I look back at it and I'm like, that was so dumb. And people made fun of me for it.
Hard because he could get away with dressing up as a superhero, etc. when he was younger.
I made Let's Play videos on Minecraft. I used to commentate my own Clash of Clans gameplay when I was taking a shit. Swear to God. In my own head, though. I wouldn't, like, audibly voice it, but I used to, like, sit there and just commentate my own gameplay. Because I was like, I used to be sitting there and be like, all right, so we're gonna be going for a fucking Archer Queen healer push here. And I'm gonna be going for a Goblin Smash. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm gonna rage and hit a jump spell here so my goblins could go in on the loot. We're trying to farm up a little bit. Currently Town Hall 9, trying to go to Town Hall 10 soon. Y'all know that we can't rush, though, right? I do that now? Oh, it's so fun. Bro, I could do it casually. I mean, I'm kind of phasing out of my Clash of Clans phase again. It's like Minecraft where I'm like addicted to Clash of Clans for a month and then I stop and then I get back into it. But like, dude, when I'm in that phase, I might not even be streaming. I'm sitting there commentating my Clash of Clans gameplay.
Still that cute kid, but now it's just like, why?
Oh, it's a Red Titan comic book. I better put this back before it falls into the wrong hands. I know just the place.
And do I blame Ryan? No, I blame his parents because obviously they know what they're doing. They probably got used to those millions coming in from when he was a kid, and nowadays, since the money flow has slowed down a lot, they're trying to milk whatever's left out of Ryan's kid fame as they can.
Also, he might not be built to be an actual YouTuber. Kid YouTubers are just kids, right? Like if you're 5, oh my god, I need to fix this lighting or I'm gonna fucking crash out. If you're 5 and you make fucking YouTube videos, you don't need a personality. You're 5, right? You go, oh, a toy car, and you play with it, right? And that's it. But then you grow up, and now it's like, hey, Ryan, you have to be entertaining. Fuck does he know how to be a YouTuber, you know? He's also in that phase where, like, no one wants to watch you. Like, no one watches, like, 12-year-old YouTubers because they're boring. If I'm being honest, right? Like, you don't have the capacity to be entertaining.
And it's sick. I guess they don't want to go back to the days of shoplifting at JCPenney for clothes. And yes, Ryan's mom was arrested for shoplifting at JCPenney some years ago.
Shut up, bitch.
And I'm not judging her, I'm just saying it makes sense as to why she's milking him so hard. Kinda like how the Mr. Beast drama is being milked. But I really hope for Ryan's sake, this YouTube saga ends soon for him, so he can actually try to live a normalish life for however long he can. He was already stripped of a normal childhood. Granted, he got into content creation when he was 4.
I mean, to Sean and Luann, how did this all start?
Well, Brian's been watching YouTube ever since he's little, and
yo, somebody get my man a new haircut, please. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking, bro. Oh my god, the fucking middle parts of the sides, I just can't. Like, I don't even. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying anything. I had a fucking bowl cut when I was his age. Swear to God, I had a bowl cut. I literally had a bowl cut. That's what he has now. But it's like, I don't know. As a parent, I'm not letting. When I'm older and I'm like 40 and I have a kid that was my age when I had a bowl cut, I'm telling him, I'm saying, dog, you can't rock that. You can't. I'm just not letting you go. I'm not letting you rock that.
he started watching other kids on YouTube. And one day he just come up and asked me, you know,
what is he doing?
We started YouTube channels. There's other kids on.
What is he doing?
Here, it looks like they're having fun.
But he honestly doesn't need to.
What the fuck was he doing there? Was that like a yawn?
Do it anymore. They're already rich, and if they somehow blew through 100 million in 8-ish years, they deserve to be poor. But even if, it's not worth sacrificing what's left of Ryan's.
Somebody redeemed Dent. Brady for the sub. Skinny for the sub. Yun for the 3. Tried out for my cheer team. Hope I make it. I hope you make it. Zach for the 3. I don't know if I like this girl just because she vapes, and I would like her if she didn't. And she likes me. I think I know it's confusing. What do I do? I'm a sophomore. I mean, you could talk to her about it. I broke up with my first girlfriend because she smoked weed. And I was like, I don't fuck with that. And now I'm a pothead. But, I mean, it was also like, I was 14, you know, so it was a whole different story. But, I don't know. Ironic? Yeah, the irony, dude. I know. Anyways, yeah. No, I remember that. Dude, I don't know. It was also, dude, being real, first relationship, broke up with her. She was 17. Yeah, no, she was older than me. But I broke up with her, and then I immediately was like, fuck, man. And I was depressed for like 3 weeks. Like, I wouldn't eat. Like, I remember not eating. Like, I lost like 5-6 pounds in like 2 weeks just from not eating because I was so in my bag. Dude, getting out of a first relationship was so brutal. But, anyways, I don't know. Like, if she vapes and you don't fuck with that, I mean, you could voice that to her. But you got to keep in mind, like, she might not be willing. I don't know. Chat, is that something that you voice? I feel like chat might have a better opinion. You don't like that she vapes. Do you say something to her? That's a deal breaker. You say something. I mean, be like, hey, I'm not really a fan that you vape. But you also kind of got to be like, if she's like, hey, yeah, I'd stop, you would also have to be like willing to like help her with that. Because it's, for most people that are addicted to nicotine, it's not just like, oh, you just quit. Like, you have an addiction to it. Isaac for the 3. Ryan gets bullied, goes, haha, I own your family. Sky for the 1,050 bits says, hi, Joe, it's scripted for the 3. You know who Josh Old Block is? His downfall has been horrible to watch. People are just using him in his disability. Yeah, I've been seeing it. Shane for the sub. I hope he's all right. Average for the 3. Happy 4 years on Twitch. You help us all more than you know. If anybody is dealing with something, it'll get better. Joe W stream. Wait, is it my 4-year anniversary on Twitch? Brady and Skinny for the sub. Is it my 4-year anniversary on Twitch? Oh, no, it was August. Oh my God, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. It was yesterday, August 22nd. Damn, dude, I didn't know. I thought it was even later. I thought it was like August 27th. Fuck, we missed it. Damn it. Damn it.
Childhood and teenage years just to keep the brand going. He deserves a chance to grow up without the pressure of being a public figure, to explore his own interests and to figure out who he is outside of the Ryan's World persona. I think the best approach for Ryan and his channel is to do what the Gym Sisters are doing. He can make another channel, still managed by his parents or whatever, but make chiller content with things he actually likes to do, because you cannot convince me he likes this.
199,998, 999,999, 1 million. Morning workout complete. I'm ready for superhero school. While I head to school, check out this clip from Ryan's World, the movie, Titan Universe Adventure.
And if he doesn't want to do content creation at all,
yo, like, are people really gonna go watch his movie? I just don't. Do you think he's homeschooled, or do you think he actually goes to school? Also, I fixed the lighting. I fuck with it now. My left side of my face was too dark, and now it's good. I fixed it. Yeah, I have to fidget with the lighting until it looks normal. Skinny for the sub. Private school? You can still get bullied in private school.
at all anymore, he should be allowed to
It's not like you go to private school and everybody's nice. If anything, they're fucking more of a dickhead.
do that. But all I'm saying is he should be allowed to have a choice, because we really don't need another JoJo Siwa running around. I honestly cannot take it. I think I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully Ryan gets the justice he deserves, because nobody deserves to get treated like a cash cow, especially when it's exploitation from your parents. Like, that's crazy. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I just set up channel memberships below, so if you guys would...
Was a dub, dude. Curse. I've never seen any of his videos. I don't know. I feel like I'd say he has a 2-year hard cutoff. If he doesn't stop making kid content in 2 years and switch to something else, his channel will full on die. Because it'll be like, dude, once he starts having like a mustache, bro's gonna have a beard. What's up, guys? We're gonna be preparing for superhero school. Mom, no. Mom, no, I'm not shaving it. I'm not shaving it. I'm letting it grow out. The official for the sub. It's gonna start being weird. Your camera? What about my camera? Does it not focus on me? I went viral on the worst TikTok knockoff. We still have like fucking 5 more videos. Lock in.
I keep hearing that TikTok is getting banned.
TikTok is a major foreign threat.
TikTok being banned.
The bill would remove TikTok from app stores in the
U.S. Is that still happening? Like, is TikTok still getting banned in, like, late next year? The official for the sub.
The TikToks have gotta go! If this is true, I guess I'm gonna need a new social media.
Stephen Colbert. Late night talk shows. I fucking hate late night TV. Oh my God. If I'm just chilling and I turn on the TV at like 1 in the morning and it's one of those fucking yappers, dude, I'm a liberal, and I will say almost every fucking late night talk show host just makes like panning towards the fucking media, dude. Just panning towards the media. They never make any joke that could offend anyone outside of the right wing. And I'm being honest. Like, I literally voted for Biden. I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Like I'm a liberal, like almost through and through on the majority of every topic ever. But like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. When I turn it on, and I'll leave it on sometimes, and it goes through Jimmy Fallon and Stephen Colbert and that one British guy that does karaoke in cars, and they only just make jokes about Trump or fucking right-wing media. It's like, holy shit. Why don't we not even make jokes about politics? I'm not sitting here and saying, oh, you have to make political jokes about both sides. I'm not saying that. You know, joke about whatever the fuck you want to joke about. Why not just stop making jokes about only politics? Like, I understand it's an election year, but holy shit, you turn it on and it's like, oh, let's see what Donald Trump said today. And then they say some half one-liner that some loser in the back fucking wrote for him. It's like, holy shit, man, come up with a better joke. It fucking annoys me. Isaac for the 3. Imagine Ryan gets bullied. Haha, you're cringy. You're now homeless. He buys every house around the kid that bullied him's home and just blasts fucking Ryan's toy review videos. Kamala will cause World War III. Doubt it. Doubt it. Dude, if Kamala becomes president, the whole world's gonna end. Like, swear to God, dude. If Kamala becomes president, bro, like, when I tell you the nukes are dropping, dude, it's gonna be fucking hell, man. I swear to God, the rapture is gonna happen, buddy. Let's not talk about politics. I'm not getting into politics, but dude, I just see this shit on both sides, bro. Like, motherfuckers, like, actually crashing out. And some people have honest crash outs about genuine topics that upset them. And that's understandable. But saying, oh, Kamala Harris being president, World War III is going to happen? Buddy, no. Saints for the sub, Sky for the 5. Got advice for a sophomore even though my first day was Wednesday. Dude, just do your work on time, man. That's the only advice that I've always had. Do your work on time, schedule your shit, have good time management. You'll be able to get things done quicker, you'll have less stress, and you'll get better grades. Saints for the subs. Schedule.
App to go to for all of the quality content I find on TikTok. Introducing Clapper. People are claiming that Clapper is
way better than TikTok. Any TikTok off-brand app, I swear to God, you're going to go on Clapper, and it's going to be the worst memes ever. It's going to be like a fucking Walmart version of a Walmart version of iFunny. That's going to be Clapper, dude. That and then just like stupid fucking lip sync videos.
Is the best TikTok replacement. Hopefully it's not full of stolen videos, politics, inappropriate content, sexism, and racism. It's not, right? I'm giving myself the next 5 days to infiltrate Clapper and try to go viral on with the goal of hitting 5,000 followers. But before we go viral, we need...
Bro, I had a sponsorship for an off-brand TikTok that ended up falling through, like, probably a year ago. And they made me download it and film a video for the app, and I never posted it because it just ended up falling through. But I remember when I downloaded the app, they were like, you have to react to a video on the app itself. And I honestly forget the fucking app name. I probably wouldn't say it anyway because they would try and sue me. But I remember scrolling through it, and swear to God, every video was a thirst trap, and I was like, this app is hell. Like, this app is actually hell. Like, I need to get off of here. Why? Like, dude, so happy that sponsor didn't go through. Like, so happy that sponsor. They wanted to pay me a fucking shitload of money. It was not Bigo Live. It was not Bigo Live. I did a sponsorship for Bigo Live when I was 17, though. I remember doing that. I remember, dude, it was a paid per download ad, and I was like, dude, they upped the shit out of it. I used to work, or not work. I used to do ads for this app called The Plug. And they had a bunch of apps, and you would film a video for that app, and you had to get downloads. And so there wasn't a flat rate fee like you get paid for the majority of sponsorships. You got paid off performance of it. And so I would do ads for these apps, and you would get paid like 20 cents a download. And Bigo Live used to be a bag, dude. You would do, if you got like a download on Bigo Live, bro, they'd pay you like $3. And so I'd be like, yo, Bigo Live. I remember being 17. I'd be like, yo, Bigo Live is the shit, yo. Bigo Live. Bigo Live is the best app right now. When I tell you, bro, it's like it's over the moon. That shit is fucking hilarious. Yo, just honest to God, like, yo, it's the new Netflix, dude. Like some shit just dick riding the fuck out of that app. Oh my God. I got like 4 downloads. No one wanted to be on that app.
You need to check out the app and see what Clapper is all about. From the App Store page, it looks exactly like TikTok in every way. While it's downloading, let's read some reviews. It has quickly devolved into a cesspool of unchecked Trumpian lies. For white racist people only to spread hatred and racism. Yikes. He said the thing! The majority of the posts I saw are racist, misogynistic, and homophobic. If you are a decent moral person, avoid this wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, that's enough stalling. Let's just open up the app and see what we got. Be heard, be seen, be valued. It's not what I expected their tagline to be. I don't know why, but when she's a 10, but so is the age gap.
And like, yo, what made this man download Clapper, bruh? Brian Bateau. What? And then like 282 comments, 4.9K likes. This many people are on hashtag single, hashtag over 40. Oh my God.
So is the age gap. I gotta take a breather after that one. That's just... Why is he standing over me like...
I'm new to Clapper. Send me a follow. Let's be friends. Bearded Man 2119.
This was posted by Sandra Baby. I didn't know that babies could post. Dang, Sandra Baby has some viral videos. She's got 100,000, 150,000, 200,000.
Cheating mom. That many people have the app. Yo, who here has the app Clapper? Be real. No one. Yo, another question. Does anyone here... I'm not moving my camera. I don't need to move my camera. I'm going to crash out. Another question. Does anyone use the app Be Real anymore? Isaac for the 3. I haven't been to stream much. I like your new background. Thank you. Lee Influx for the sub. I feel like Be Real was like popular as fuck and then just immediately fell off.
Mom gets instantly karma.
No. No. That is gonna throw the daughter at them. Whose contact is that? It's like a professional headshot and it just says husband.
Hey guys, guess what? I got a new supporter. Shaz the Sword Queen. What an amazing lady this one is.
Oh my God, I'll move this shit for 5 seconds and I swear to God he's probably gonna stop watching them the second I fucking move my face cam over.
Alright, that's enough of this brain rot. I'm done. Let's make an account. So I'm gonna make my username Yikes Claps. For the profile picture, I'll just take a picture right now. For the bio, we'll do I will go viral. We can do tags. Let's do
So Aquarius. So Pisces. So Sagittarius. Grandpa, bro, brother, monogamous, polyamorous, throuple, weirdo, single, cis/sister, auntie.
weirdo. Dogs are better. Dad joke. I don't think it's a real job. Sorry if you're a professional dad joker, but mushroom and new to Clapper. Okay, perfect. Start friend match. What is this? I don't know what I just clicked. Apparently this person should be my friend. I am self-proclaimed know-it-all and my favorite body part are my feet. No, you can't look at them. And then the first video is a video of their feet. So didn't stick to the bio, I guess.
I have a degree in psychology. I love my feet. I believe bacon is a gift.
On our profile, we have following, followers.
Yo, honestly, I'm not even opposed to like different apps trying to compete with TikTok, but anybody that downloads them, it makes me feel like I'm in the Truman Show.
Likes and income. That's interesting. I've never
the most 3 random things just combined into a TikTok.
Never seen that before. Maybe I'll become a millionaire while I post on Clapper. There's also a trending creators tab where you can see all the most popular creators at the moment, and a nearby tab which shows you videos from people near you, which I will not be doing. That's a terrible idea. I don't know whose idea that was, but bad. That's a bad idea. Someone is gonna die. There's also a live tab, so apparently people like live stream on Clapper, which is kind of wild to me. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna request to join.
Bring him up, please. Bring him up.
Yikes. He's
Why is everybody 3 feet from their, or not 3 feet, 3 inches from their camera?
Bring him up. He's 5.
I'm 5? I'm not 5. Let me in. Ooh, I got invited. I got invited. What's up?
Turn on your camera.
How do I do it?
Turn on your camera, dummy.
I'm trying. It says you can't open the camera at the moment.
Oh, you're new. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You don't sound 18. You sound like you're 2.
Just turn on the camera, dummy. What do you mean you don't know how? What are you talking about? You don't know how to turn it on? Well, why are they all so mean to him, bro? There's like 40. It's like a group chat of 45-year-olds.
I just turned 18, guys.
What year was you born?
2006.
Backdoor buck.
You thought you caught me, didn't you? You thought you caught me. How long do I have to be on the app to turn my camera on?
3 days.
How many?
3 days.
Okay, got you.
Open up your ears.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Yeah, you better listen.
Okay.
I got 3 questions.
Yeah, you better listen. I got 3 questions for you. Number 1, why isn't your camera on?
I'm listening.
What's your body count?
0.
Yo.
I'm actually saving myself for marriage, guys. Hey, I'm a good Christian man.
No, I don't believe you.
All right, Buck, stop.
Yeah, Buck, I'm gonna need you to stop. Have any of you guys ever gone viral on this app?
No.
No, never?
Who cares if you go viral or not?
Well, that's just kind of the whole point.
Then why is your bitch ass on Clapper, motherfucker? Would you get IP banned from TikTok? What the fuck is this shit? Why am I sitting here talking to your cuck ass on Clapper?
I know what I'm doing, that's the thing. Like,
Can you please leave?
yeah.
We don't like you.
Okay, I'll see you. Bye, Buck.
Bye.
Dude, Buck hates me. Good morning. It's day 2, guys, and today we're gonna make our first video on Clapper. I saw this video on Clapper of this girl just sitting there, like messing with her hair, and the caption just said, "I'm new to
Day 1 on Clapper and I'm from TikTok. Help me out.
Clapper. Let's be friends."
I hate Get Ready With Me videos. Brooke always makes Get Ready With Me videos, and I'll watch them because she's my girlfriend and I love her. But any other, I see somebody going, "Get ready with me." Lightning speed. Fucking, I see my girlfriend's face, "Get ready with me." All right, hands off, I'll watch the video. Other, get ready with me. 7-minute video just talking about fucking boom, boom, scroll through that bitch. I'll dislocate my shoulder, I'll fucking scroll so fast.
Friends or something like that. I don't know. And it had like a ton of likes, and she got like 5,000 followers with that being her only video. So maybe that's a strat. I don't know. We're gonna try it. Banger! Instant banger. And just like
Get ready with me. So the other day, I was a little bit hungry during my lunch, so I went to Subway, and while I was there, I was I was trying to order an Italian hoagie. And so I told them I'll have an Italian hoagie, and they told me we don't have that. I said, "What are you talking about? You're Subway." Turns out I was actually in a Papa John's. So then I ended up going to 7-Eleven, and I just got myself a cheesecake for lunch. But after that, I ended up going to work. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! I can't handle it.
like that. Posted our first ever video on Clapper. Also, I just realized I don't have my mic attached to this camera right now, so it's gonna sound terrible. Guys, it's been like 10 minutes and we just got our first follower. Let's go. Airy5013, you have just made
I was telling him I was very demure, very nonchalant, very demure, very classy. Oh, dude, that's how I learn about that side of TikTok, is through Brooke. She'll just randomly be like, dude, I didn't even know what demure. I didn't hear about demure like right after. That's why I also think your phone fucking listens to you, because I'm sitting there and I'm talking to Brooke, and we did something, and she goes, "Oh, very demure, very mindful," and I'm like, the fuck does that mean? And she had to explain it to me, and then the next day I just get like 7 videos of somebody like four fucking inches away from their camera going, very demure, very mindful.
Made history, okay? That's like being Mr. Beast's first subscriber.
basically. After I posted my introduction video, I discovered this feature called clapback. It's basically like duetting someone on TikTok, but instead of you being tiny on the side, you're huge and the video is tiny, all the way up in the corner.
That's just the old version of TikTok Reacts. That's not even unique. That's literally just the old version of TikTok Reacts. Does anybody remember that? You used to have, like, they used to have Duet, which was always the same of what it is. And then they had React, which they got rid of and replaced it with Stitch. But that used to just, that's not even unique.
Genius. I don't see.
Oh my god, the Hawk2 memes on Clapper. I need to download that right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Hawk2 meme. Ravioli for the sub.
Many people using this feature, so I took a leap of faith and started posting a bunch of clapbacks. Basically just taking advantage of videos that already popped off on
She's a millionaire from one clip. I don't think she's a millionaire.
Clapper and adding a boring reaction that, let's be honest, nobody is looking at. Alright guys, it's the end of day 2 and I have good news, okay? So today I posted the introduction video and then like a bunch of clapbacks. And the introduction video has over 1,000 views now, which is crazy. And all of the clapbacks have a couple hundred views, which that's a lot for this app. Because, I mean, think about how many people are on this app. Not that many. So, I mean, that's impressive. And guess how many followers we have?
Like 5.
100 followers on Clapper. Let's go! Get it? Because it's Clapper. And I'm clapping. Get it? But yeah, guys, it's only day 2 and we're already at 100 followers, so I'm gonna keep posting clapbacks tomorrow because I think they're the—
Wait, is this actually... Is this you? Some people are saying what? I'm saying this is saying definitely yikes. I don't know if that's them. I feel like that's a fake account.
The meta, but I also have something very special in store for—
Bro said, how do I prove? I don't know. Send me $1,000. No, I'm just kidding. Comment on this video and pin it. Just comment on the video and pin it.
For tomorrow, and you'll see what that is.
Account was created 2021. Yeah, but you could change your username.
In about 3 seconds. Alright guys, it's day 3 and you know what that means. And if you don't remember, then let's roll a flashback from day 1. How long do I have to be on the app to turn my camera on?
3 days.
How many?
3 days.
Okay, got you.
Oh my god, is he gonna go live?
A few years.
It's been 3 days now, so it's time to go live.
But who the fuck is watching? Who the hell is watching lives on Clapper? Like, I don't even watch lives on TikTok, let alone on an off-brand TikTok.
Live on Clapper and see if we can get any more followers.
He said refresh.
I keep hearing that TikTok—
God damn it, it reset, but I was prepared for that. We were at 621. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think this is a good look. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my live stream. I'm a little baby. I streamed on Clapper for a full hour. And
it's yikes.
My screen recording just didn't save for some reason. So I guess you're just gonna have to—
Oh.
Take my word for it. That
yeah, I would have scrapped the video. I would have given up.
a bunch of people were watching the stream like as soon as I started. Nicole! What's up, Nicole? Welcome to the live. Annette, welcome to Annette. We got 2 viewers.
Feels like a Jason Nash TikTok live. More gifts, guys. Come on. Roses, roses. You see that number? We're losing. I need more money. More money, more money, more money, more money. If you don't give me gifts, we can't win, guys. Come on. Roxanne, thank you for the TikTok rose. That's not even worth a penny. Please give me more. Thank you.
We got 2 viewers. Oh, Wessel, what's up? They were talking in the chat, donating gifts, whatever that means. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the bow. Wow.
Remember the NPC live streams? Yo, what was the name? What was the name of that girl that did those? And she would fucking pop popcorn with a fucking, like, a hair straightener, Pinky doll. Does she still make those? Dude, I remember there was a video where she said, I think it was on the news. She said she made like 10 grand in one stream. One stream.
I got a gift. Let's go. Crush Arrow 1. What
She
is that?
still does it.
Anna, thank you for the gift. Roshanara, thank you for the chill, bro. Guys, what do these mean? What do these gifts do? Dylan, what's up, Dylan? Thanks for the hot dog. I'm a classic NPC streamer. Then I set up a good old-fashioned game of, I actually don't know what it's called, but I felt like this stream
B-Punk Battle
needed a purpose for people to stick around. So I made it my goal to get all...
Nah, you should have made the most complicated game in the world. You should have tried to get like a D&D lobby in. Somebody joins. Nate joins the live stream. Nate, don't leave. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. We're in the land of Gordivore, right? And right now, okay, so this has kind of been a D&D thing that I've been working on a while. Okay, so just don't leave. I only take like 35 minutes to explain. Have you ever heard of, and then says the most complicated game ever? Do you want to play poker with me?
All of the balls into...
All right, I'm going to look at your cards first, and then I'm going to show them to you.
This thing.
I really thought that was just going to be like Connect 4.
I did it! I got one! Oh! Oh! Oh!
What is the purpose of this? I don't understand. Are you supposed to line them in, like, X's, or...
Oh! I just ended the live, and it said I was only live for 1 hour. I was live for almost exactly 1 hour. It says I...
Oh! Yo, you handled that well. There would have been a genuine crash out. My face would have immediately gotten red, and I would have started fucking tweaking.
What? Screener?
You should watch my new vid. What's your new vid? I was at 748. I don't want to leave that. I tricked YouTubers with their AI clones. Really? Hold up. I'll actually add that to watch later. I feel like I think I've watched... Yeah, I've watched 2 of your other videos before.
Recording failure. My stream may have racked up 244 viewers, 852 likes, and 162 diamonds, which is equivalent...
Yo, how much a diamond worth?
...to about 8 cents, apparently. So, I'm pretty rich now. Not trying to brag, but I'm pretty rich. But losing all of the footage...
Actually, that'd be 80 cents. That'd be 80 cents.
Apparently, so I'm pretty rich now. Not trying to brag, but I'm pretty rich. But losing all...
I don't want to say you're making a living on Clapper, but maybe you should become a Clapper streamer.
All of the footage sent me into a downward spiral. I had an idea.
Yeah, that'd be a hilarious thing to fucking explain to somebody. Like, you're sitting with somebody at a bar. What do you do for a living? I stream. Oh, do you stream on Twitch? No. YouTube? No. Kick? No. TikTok? No. I'm a Clapper streamer. The fuck is that?
An evil idea. A truly despicable plan.
I'm a Clapper streamer. Do you clap? Do you want to collab? Do you want to clap together?
To go viral on Clapper. Stealing videos! I scrolled through YouTube Shorts and just downloaded every video that had views and seemed like it would really resonate with the older generation. I re-uploaded them to Clapper and waited for the views to roll in.
Yo, you know what I would have done? Just uploaded wholesome dog videos. Because you can't, any generation, Gen Alpha to boomers. Cute golden retriever pops on camera, hands off. I'm not scrolling, right? I'm watching that. Just a nice dog. I hate dogs. Yeah, I hate you. Okay, so you're going to get timed out. Mods, time them out. Actually, mods, untime them out. Time them out for 35 seconds. Thank you.
Well, guys, it is the end of day 3. It's been a long day.
You hate dogs. What the fuck?
almost as long as my hair is right now. Let's check to see how many followers we have on Clapper. Please be close to 1,000, please. 293.
Upload otter videos.
So we're very much behind schedule if we're wanting to hit 5,000 followers by like 2 days. So I'm gonna get some sleep and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Well, good morning, Clappers. Welcome back. Why is it called that? I've been trying to act like it's a completely normal name, but it's not. Why is it called Clapper? So 2 of the videos that I posted
Someone said they hate golden retrievers. Bro, that's like, that makes no sense. I would understand somebody saying they don't like dogs and they don't like, oh, certain types of dogs, like chihuahuas or, like, small dogs or, like, really scary big dogs. To say you don't like a golden retriever, that's a goddamn family animal, okay? That's a family dog. Have you ever seen Air Bud, you fucking dickhead? Have you seen Air Bud 1? What about Air Bud 2? What about Air Bud 3 where they play volleyball? Or Air Bud 4? Or Space Buds? Or Puppy Buds? Or Air Bud 5? And you might think that I'm joking, but there's actually that many Air Bud videos or movies. How many Air Bud movies are there? There's 14 Air Bud movies. There's Air Buds, Air Buddies, Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, Santa Buddies, Spooky Buddies, Treasure Buddies, Super Buddies, Air Bud Golden Retriever, Air Bud World Pup, Air Bud 7th Inning Fetch. That's always a classic. You know, I love to play on words. Air Bud Spikes Back, another one, right? That's the volleyball one. Anyways.
Yesterday kind of blew up, okay? One of them is the stolen video of the dog that I posted. Sorry to the guy that made that video. I'm sorry for stealing your video. That's my bad. But it has 15,000 views now, which is by far my most viewed video. But then my second most viewed video now is this video that I posted of me just basically begging people to tell me how Clapper works. And basically asking people how I can go viral. A lot of people in the comments were giving me advice on how to...
You should have pulled like a 2013 Vine thing. Follow for follow? Follow for follow? Follow for a follow back? And then you just never follow them back.
Get started on Clapper. So this guy, Tim Lazenby Official, said, "You're not alone. Rockin' Robin 540 is a great..."
Bro, I remember being on Vine. I used to make TikTok slideshows, or not TikTok slideshows, Vine slideshows of me flexing to Chief Keef. I'd be sitting there. I remember, dude, I swear to God, I remember I was like probably like 10, and I used to post videos where it would be like this. Hold up. I'd be like some shit like that. I'd be like posted up, dude. Flexing, curled back. I'd just be like, yo, where the fuck does this start? Some shit like that. Yo, like, I swear to God, I thought I could be like a mad con boy, dude. I was so convinced. Dude, I remember I was like, I'm going to be the new Jacob Sartorius. I remember I thought that when I was like 10.
Great place to start for anyone. Then Sunshine and Cake said they agree that Rockin' Robin 540 is a great place to start. So I was like, okay, who is this Rockin' Robin 540? What's so special about Rockin' Robin? Then
Bro had an 8-pack. I did not even have abs. I swear to God, my whole back was bent trying to form abs flexing. I used to do those 20-minute ab workouts in my room where you would watch a YouTube video, and I used to be doing crunches, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be fucking ripped.
I looked and I saw that Rockin' Robin 540 herself commented on my video, and she's a checkmark and everything. She's famous. Said, welcome to Clapper. If you need any help navigating the app, then join my group, New to Clapper, and we can help answer any questions. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to join and see if Rockin' Robin has any tips for me.
Welcome to the group. We are happy you are here. If you need any help, please ask. We are here to help you.
Thanks, Robin. What do you think?
You just start sending phishing links in the chat. Hey, I'm new to Clapper. What's this? You sent a link to that one. Yo, I don't know if anybody's seen this picture. My friends always send it to me. They'll send me a picture or like a link to an article, and they'll be like, "Bro, have you seen this?" And they'll come up with a whole story. I'll click on it. And it's just like a fucking 8-foot black guy with like a 2-foot penis. And he's just like standing. He's just like sitting like this. And he's like, he's just facing the screen. Bro, I can't. Yo, if you haven't seen it, you're not going to get it. But for the 10 people in my chat, Bro, it's so fucking funny.
Think is the secret to fast growth on Clapper.
The first thing I looked at on your page in the comments, you have not commented on anybody's videos. This is how you grow on Clapper. This is an engagement app. You get what you give. Cringe.
Okay, guys, we secured an interview with the queen of...
What emotion is Rockin' Robin showing in that profile picture? Fucking just scared. Scared, excited, constipated, just shit myself.
Okay, guys, we secured an interview with the queen of Clapper herself, Rockin' Robin. I'm a little bit nervous. She's kind of a big deal around these parts, so. But first, I gotta get a haircut. It's unrelated, by the way. I already had this haircut scheduled. It's not for Rockin' Robin. It's more just that I already had it scheduled for today, and I'm long due for one. It's pretty short. It's not terrible. All right, let's hop on the call. Why don't we?
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. Well, I guess we can get started, and I'll just start by asking so that everyone watching knows, how many followers do you have on Clapper?
232,000.
Do you know, like, how many users Clapper has?
4 million.
And that's a really high percentage then.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself like the Mr. Beast of Clapper?
No. Lord, no.
I looked at your profile, and you're one of the only people that is able to get like a consistent...
Hey, could you make the face that you have on your profile picture? Hey, Robin. Hey, Rockin' Robin. Could you make that face for me?
...view count of like...
What is it?
Like 100,000, 60,000 views. What strategies do you put into place to achieve that?
I'm gonna tell you, you have the little on your profile picture, like the yellow ones or orange. I don't think you do.
Yeah, that's great advice.
Okay, interesting.
A lot of engagement. If you go and you look on the profile, you can see how many comments I've made.
Does she work for Clapper?
I think 109,000 comments.
What is she on that app 8 hours a day?
Wow.
The more engagements you do, the more views you will.
110K comments.
Yeah, and the more followers. Or do a clap back of one of my videos. You have me up in there. You probably get a lot more views. I'm not trying to say that, but people know me. That's how I go viral. Like I go viral almost every day. It's engagement.
Okay.
Dude, she probably makes like a decent amount of money there too, because new apps like that, like I don't know if they get paid per video, but new apps like that are trying to compete with TikTok pay like an obscene amount that they get from investors to the creators. So if you do have an audience there, you can make a shitload.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, good afternoon, guys. I spent basically all this morning following Robin's advice and commenting on a bunch of videos. Like so many videos, like hundreds of videos. I just scrolled for a couple hours and just commented on every single video that I saw. But I have another idea to make the best video for Clapper possible, using every single piece of Rockin' Robin's advice.
Yo, yikes. I don't know if you're here, bro. I say this in the nicest possible way, and this is actually me giving you a compliment. You look like you'd be like a... You look like you'd be like in a Disney show. You look like you'd be like a famous Disney actor. You look like you'd be in like Shake It Up or something when I was like 6. And I was like watching Disney.
And just kind of putting...
You said thanks? Yeah, no problem, bro.
It all into one to make the perfect video to go viral on Clapper. Robin gave me 3...
What about me, Joe? I've never seen you, Muse Star.
Tips yesterday, which were use her face to get more views because people know her. I mean, she won't admit it, but she's basically the Mr. Beast of Clapper. Like, she's a real Clapper influencer. Let's just put it that way. And then she also said...
Full screen, nothing horizontal, not a bunch of effects, all that stuff, because Clapper wants to see your face.
So a super simple video with minimal editing, which I will say is kind of funny considering that this is...
I mean, I feel like that's just, like, regular advice for, like, any content where you're just trying to show you as an individual.
Her most recent video, but...
Red lipstick is for putas.
Oh my god, she's doing the face.
And finally she said,
You know, don't spam yourself one right after another. Do every 3-4 hours.
so this is the only video that I'll
Yo, that is like, honestly, that's like every Gen X like mom profile picture. Like just trying to rock like 7 poses at once.
I'll be posting today, and I'm not gonna spam any more clapbacks. So yeah, guys, let's make the perfect video for Clapper. I asked the top creator on Clapper how to go viral on this app. Here's what she said. And what would you suggest, like, the #1 tip for
Oh, is it gonna be when she cuts out?
growth on Clapper? Like, what would be the #1 tip for how to grow on this app?
Engage, engage, engage. The more you engage, the more they will engage with you. Push your videos out to the FYP, and you'll get viewers and you'll get followers that way.
Hey, so how do I go viral on Clapper? Engage. Just fucking sitting there.
Well, guys, I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room, which is, of course, that, as you can tell by the time here, it is the end of day 5. The last video that I posted, which was a video that was supposed to be the perfect video for Clapper, only ended up getting about 1,000 views. But I did get a follow back from Robin, so that's pretty cool, and a bunch of other verified people on Clapper. And so I'm ending the challenge with 500 followers. We didn't do it, guys. We failed. We failed the challenge.
It's wild that she had 111,000 comments, and she hopped on a video call with you randomly. Like, I don't know if you're still here, did you ask her to, like, did you say you were doing a YouTube video, or did she just, like, willingly try to give you advice as just a random individual?
It happens. I mean, you can't win them all, right? You can't win them all, or most of them.
Dude, I mean, still getting 500 followers on an app that only has 4 million users. I mean, 4 million is a lot, but like TikTok has like what, like 2 or 3 billion users.
Usually I can't win. But yeah, ending the challenge with 500 followers, 2,200 likes, and 8 cents. So that's a bonus.
Yeah, you should try to withdraw that.
That's a plus. Okay, but real talk. When I started this challenge, I was under the impression that I was infiltrating some kind of garbage social media app that was just trying to rip off TikTok, and it was full of racists and sexists. After spending like almost a week on this app, and especially talking to Rockin' Robin and the people in her group, I realized that there's actually like a real community here.
I opened up Clapper, had a few other friends that were saying, come to Clapper. And I went over there and I fell in love with it. It was a community and the people, and just...
It sounds like an old person talking about their heyday group.
It's more real.
After learning more about Clapper, I mean, I'm starting to see the appeal and why people would go to this.
I can understand where you could build a niche community, but it's just the problem with every off-brand social media with a low user count just ends up becoming like very, not like cultish groups, but it might be like good in some ways, but it could also have an equal amount of like crazy ass motherfuckers on that app.
This app instead of TikTok. It's friendly to new users. Robin told me that when you first join the app, you get those clappy hands emojis for like a week, and having those clappy hands like boosts all of your videos in the algorithm. From the surface, Clapper feels like it's just some blatant, pointless TikTok clone, but it has some differences that set it apart, and I see why people use it. But that's all I got. I'm in a cardboard box because I'm moving to Texas for a month in like 2 days, so that's why I'm in this massive cardboard box. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one when I'm in Texas.
Moving to Texas for no state taxes, eh? Probably for collabs. I'm in Jersey. Should probably not be in Jersey because of 10.5% state tax. But I love it here, dude. I love how everybody hates each other. It's amazing. It's amazing, dude. You walk by somebody on the street and you make eye contact with them and you're kind of worried that they might hurt you. That vibe is just... You can't get anything like it. That was a fucking W-ass video. Yo, shout out likes. Or not likes, yikes, by the way. Everybody go follow this man. When she's a 10, but so's the age gap. He literally just opened the app. We all got somebody like backdoored Buck preying on our downfall. Craziest. Clapper is the craziest name ever. Yeah, I don't know why they named their app that. That is kind of a weird name for a social media site. That kind of sounds like something an OnlyFans model might promote. Go see me on Clapper. I'm live every night at 9:30. Make sure to bring those bucks money bags. All right, I gotta piss. Count me down 30 seconds. All right. Next. G-Roll for the 3. About to light up in your honor. 3 bowls going out to you, Bartman. Well, thank you, G-Will. Smoke responsibly. Know the downsides is what I have to say as a streamer. I feel like I'm obligated to say that. But, dub, I guess. Asian for the 3. Did you like the new Deadpool movie? Yeah, I watched it twice. It was fucking sick. It's fire. Big for the sub, Chills for the sub, Cappy and Drippy for the sub, Rowan for the sub. Been watching some of the VODs about your search history, so random. Yeah, on stream. Dark for the sub, for lack of the 3. My FAFSA just don't hit. Just hit, so don't spend it all in one place. Well, thank you for the 3. Matt for the 3. Drop the funk playlist. RQ for the sub. I haven't listened to funk music in a while. Mine listening to Kuhn for the sub. Full what for the sub. Who's for the 3. Trust Brent Peterson's winning. Isaac for the 3. Haven't been streaming much like your new background. Let for the sub. Flux. I think I read everything else. All right, lock back in. Oh, I'm kind of excited for this video. Inside Lil Baby's stylish Atlanta Oasis. Open Door Architectural Digest. 10 days ago, 3 million views on him touring his house.
What's up, AD? And welcome to my bachelor pad.
Yeah, see, already crazy. Already crazy. That was 1,000 pounds. That was 1,000 pairs of shoes there. Oh my fucking God. Yo, you could wear a new pair every day of the fucking year. Jesus. A whole closet just for that?
So this is my home.
This is a nice house. You know, I thought it was gonna be kind of like stupid because every famous person ever that does a house tour always has some dumb shit, and they're like, "This is a dinosaur, and I paid $2 million for it, and it just kind of sits there because it looks cool." Like, I like when it's actually like a cool rich person house. Like, this is a house that actually makes sense.
Oh,
Debbie Ryan's house. We just have moss covering the walls. I just have moss everywhere. I love moss. I just have moss. I have moss everywhere. Moss on the bookshelves. Like, what the fuck?
I purchased this house a couple years ago, and it looked nothing like this. I got my designer, Anissa, to come in and bring it to life.
Hate that couch. Hate that couch. How the fuck you lay down? What is that weird Twinkie looking thing on it? How do you sit? Like, does that move and then I lay on that?
Bring it to life. Gutted the whole house out completely. Everything in the house I kind of designed to my liking. Growing up, I always aspired to have like crazy houses. Of course, I'm from Atlanta, and this house in Atlanta. A lot of houses in Atlanta are not like this yet. They are building a lot of new houses. But from where I'm from, this is like a complete 0 to 100. This is like my bachelor pad, so I have company, some of the friends, some of my guys, and I also have like little parties, like, you know, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Instead of renting out
I have little parties like Mother's Day, Father's Day. A bunch of people come to his house and get fucked up on various drugs that you probably couldn't name.
place, we just use this house for that. So cool little living space.
Mother's Day, you know, I have parties on Mother's Day and Father's Day. What?
On the rock sofas. I got on the rock sofas at all my houses. Kind of like these sofas because they're super comfortable and they're kind of low. You can move the middle part up and down. You can lay on it a bit. I sleep a lot, so this is why I catch a lot of Z's at when I'm here. I wanted to keep the house open, so if like people in the kitchen, people in the dining room, living room, showing
Yo, he got fluffy ass shoes.
in the pool, wherever, everybody still feel together. Originally, this whole area was outside. The wall maybe stopped from right here, so I wanted them to open this up and expand it a little more. Put my nice pool table right here, nice little pieces of art. I love this room too because all the doors open all the way up, so it gives me the whole little outside feel. A lot of gambling goes on this table, pool and a lot of other things.
Very vague. Very vague. What other things are going on that table? Gambling what?
All right, now we're in the kitchen. I love the double island setup.
A lot of things get done on this table. Pool, cocaine, and a lot of other things.
The 9 or 10 of us, we all
a lot of lines, a lot of things that require money.
Just sit here. The kitchen is almost the meeting area. Drinking, eating. I got leather countertops. I like the black vibe versus like the traditional granite or like marble. I wanted to go like black because we do use it a lot and I don't want to like stain it as much as possible. This is my bachelor pad, so I don't cook here. I have a chef to come here and cook for us. But sometimes when...
What is a bachelor pad? Is that like a rich people term? I don't understand. So he's saying you don't have people cook there. So does that mean like this is just, it's a place to party? So this is his party house. Oh yeah, dude. Like, see, I want it to be, I hate how they all got it formal and shit. What happened to MTV Cribs? What happened to, hey, this is where I do cocaine? Hey, right here, I've probably done thousands of dollars of drugs that you can't name. Right? Like, why can't we be real? Oh, this is where stuff goes on. Bitch, if it's a party house...
I don't have a chef. My kids like want me to cook, just something cool for us to do. Last thing I cooked for my kids was maybe like...
Are those real apples?
Tacos last Tuesday, something like that. If I cook, it's gonna be like something cool, like something for them. They could kind of help me out a little bit. I have a few art pieces, starting to get into it. This is a piece from a Black Atlanta artist, Horace Imhotep. Kind of just give me the vibe of a little young black boy, but in his eyes is dreaming for the stars. My favorite part of the kitchen would have to be like the Nana windows. They open all the way up. Then kind of gives you the whole...
He ain't ever opened that window. That shit just broke that fucking plant. That shit just broke that fucking plant. Yeah, these windows open up. Hold up, let me just break this plant that's in front of it.
Oh. Inside, outside.
Oh shit, that just fucking broke the pot.
And
Yo, that actually is cool how it opens like that. All right, maybe it didn't fuck it up.
And you're having like a pool party or people outside, they don't have to track water in the house and stuff. They can come here and get their food from the chef, something to drink, whatever may have it. These are my panel refrigerators that match all my cabinets and whatnot. Don't really have a lot of stuff in.
Oh, I love that fridge. I love how he has that fridge set up. I thought I was going to be making fun of this. I love this house. I love this house. Lil baby, you have a drink fridge and everything is organized. I love it. You have different fruits in different compartments. You have a soda. You have a soda tab. You have a Gatorade fridge. And then you have also like the yogurt / juice section.
Because we hardly ever hear.
Lemon lime Gatorade, the best flavor. That is true.
Water, a little Gatorade, just the minor stuff. I'm big on water. I drink a lot of water.
Liquid Death Fire.
Lately, I've been in my Miami crib, so I haven't been here. The last time I was here was for my son's kindergarten graduation. He had a party with 30, 40 kids, and my family came over. I like to have parties here. This is the
40 kids? That motherfucker had 40 friends in kindergarten? Or was it his class? Yo, I had like one friend in kindergarten. And I don't even remember his name. I remember I was boys with a guy named Hector in 2nd grade. That's about it.
The dining room, which is not for dining, because I love these chairs so much, and I don't want people to.
I mean, yeah, dude. If your kid's in the same class as Lil Baby's kid, and they go, "Hey, we're having a party at my place," you got to be crazy to not go.
Get comfortable just getting this dirty sofa. Now, this is just a statement piece. I have an Italian imported marble table from the Vitality collection, and my designer actually came up with that. She designed this table one-on-one for me, so you won't see this table nowhere else. And she called it the Vitality because it looked like it has veins, like a human heart almost. And because they had to make the table, it took them an awful long time. I almost pulled the plug on the table and just got me a new table. But once it arrived, it was worth the wait, definitely. I got the lights put in.
Oh my god, I don't care about the table. Chill area. Okay, let's get into the closet.
This is my primary wing. The glass doors on the closet. My two sons, Loyal and Jason. This is like an overflow closet. It's the summertime right now. These are like winter clothes, pants.
That bag's like $3,000. Maybe like $5,000. If that's a Versace bag.
Whenever I run out of space.
Or a Louis Vuitton bag.
One of the other cribs or something, I just bring my overflow stuff here. I have a lot of significant pieces in here, I'm sure. This right here is actually an outfit that I wore on tour every night, my last tour. So eventually I'll frame this up and hang it. A couple jerseys from different little states I go to perform, and they give me jerseys. I like this closet setup though. I don't wear nothing in here. It looks great though. Sneaker closet. And a lot of these shoes are shoes that I'm probably not gonna wear again, but I will.
Yeah, a lot of these I'm probably never going to wear for the rest of my life, but it is cool to show people my shoe closet when they ask. If I'm being honest, though, I've never worn any single pair of these shoes here. Ever. I don't wear them. Buddy. Yo, like, see, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Followed 3 minutes ago. Figure it out, pal. Made your account yesterday. Probably a motherfucking ban evader. MF Doom for the 3. Do you like MF Doom? Yeah. I've listened to like what is it? Rap Snitch, Rap Niche, something like that. Whichever song he has is on my playlist. Lear and It's Chase for the sub. I don't listen to him often though. Isaac for the 318. Just remind you, last year you searched, can you get an ultrasound on your balls? I don't remember searching that. MF Doom for the sub. Rex Arena for the 5. Completely off topic. When people say what's a YouTube channel that fell off, they all say Minecraft accounts, but nobody has said the channel What's Inside, the father-son duo where you cut open objects. I forgot about them. Do they still make videos? Agent David for the sub. Do they still make videos though? All right, lock back in.
What are these? Very easy. Not the only, but one of the cool
They make videos on Snapchat. I mean, they probably make a bag there.
pieces in here. I usually bring my clothes when I come here to the point where the shoes are almost like art color coordinated. Just some little eye candy for when you walk in the bedroom.
Oh my god. I was excited for this, and then this was a good house. We need to find, somebody send me a video in the video suggestion tab an architectural digest video that sucks. I want to see a house that sucks, not a house that's good as hell. Next! The rapper who ate his roommate. Lock in.
Horrorcore, a subgenre of hip-hop where rappers will take their lyrics, imagery, and messaging to the darkest brinks that they can possibly imagine. At times, this genre gives us some hard-hitting, intense story.
Also, if you have any videos you want me to watch, games you want to play, videos, time, find most of the videos I watch, games I play. Official for the sub, Lear for the sub.
Telling that is both effective and artistic. Other times, it can be a bit gimmicky and seem more like a competition to say the most messed up thing possible, even if it means nothing. However, there is another category of horrorcore that has made the genre as controversial as it is, and that's when artists actually do the things that they are rapping about. Today we'll be talking about Big Lurch.
What was that guy's name? Oh my god. White rapper. Not him. Wait, was it him? No, that's not a white rapper. Who am I thinking of? Not Ice JJ Fish. Yo, who's that rapper? Not Ice Cube, Ice, not Ice Cube, not Ice Spice, Ice Tea? No. Vanilla Ice. Yeah, I remember him, dude. Why can't I hear it? There it is. He looked like Vanilla Ice for a second. Right there, he looked like Vanilla Ice.
Artists actually do the things that they are rapping about. Today we'll be talking about Big Lurch, an artist whose crime was more intense and disturbing than anything he ever rapped about. A crime that included Class A drug use, murder, and actual cannibalism. This crime greatly overshadowed the career of Big Lurch, so unlike other episodes where we dive deep into their musical career, we're instead going to cover that briefly before jumping right into this insane case, because trust me, there is more than meets the eye when it comes to the case of Big Lurch.
Yo, killing and eating your roommate? What type of drug you gotta be on to do that? Flocka? Or some shit? One of those, like, deliriants where it also, like, fucking hypes you up and gets you angry and shit? Like bath salts.
Antron Singleton was born on the 15th of September 1976 in Fort Worth, Texas. He had an early interest in poetry, but in the 80s this turned into a passion for hip-hop and he started rapping under the alias G Spade. This would later become Big Lurch because of how tall he was, standing at around 6'6" in size.
Damn.
In retrospect, Lurch had a lot of success in the 90s from an underground perspective, and he wasn't even really doing horrorcore at the time. He started collaborating with the likes of E40, RBL Posse, Mystical, and Too Short. Many of these artists are still well known today and had a huge impact on the hip-hop scene in the 90s, specifically in the West Coast. Big Lurch wasn't as well known as some of his contemporaries, but
90s rap was just way more vibey than today. I feel like rap, the majority, I mean, obviously, yeah, it depends on what rap genre you're talking about or what artist you're talking about today. But I feel like all of the memorable rappers from the 90s were just like, not like, I mean, they were still might have been talking about like killing people and shit, but like more of a vibe beat-wise and lyric-wise than like, I'm gonna fuck you a bitch and then I'm gonna fucking shoot her in the head and then I'm gonna go fucking kill a motherfucker and I'm gonna snort some coke and then I'm gonna fucking blow money on a watch because I make a shitload of money and it don't fucking matter. Like some shit like that.
he was right there with them, collaborating, networking, and rubbing shoulders with some of hip-hop's biggest names. On top of this, he was quite talented and sounded right at home with the rappers he collaborated with.
See, it's always like a vibey thing. Like you're just like chilling in a car, listen to it.
If you want to come get it, I'm thumping. Weed, get split quick.
quick, fucking with this, you don't understand. This ain't your average man.
Apart from his solo career, Lurch formed a group with two other musicians, Dooney Baby and Rick Rock. Together they created the trio known as Cosmic Slop Shop and released one
Cosmic Slop Shop
studio album, The Family. From everything I was able to find, this album was also quite good and definitely well put together. Unfortunately, this didn't translate to sales and the album wasn't that successful. They had one song.
Should we listen to it? Sorry for the VOD viewers. I mean, it's not bad, but I wouldn't listen to it. Rotten for the 1,070s. Joey, my Pookie, you're looking extra scrumptious. Tramp for the 5. You got me through a boring-ass internship with your videos. Keep it the work. Thank you. 700 flex.
Called Sinful that did decent numbers and got a small bit of radio play, but apart from that, the Cosmic Slop Shop weren't all that successful, and although there was a lot of potential and talent within the group, numbers weren't there and the group disbanded in 1999. That was the end of Lurch's musical endeavors in the 90s, and although he wasn't a famous artist by any stretch, that particular decade wasn't all bad. He got his foot in the door, collaborated with quite a few accomplished rappers, and managed to release a full studio album through a record label with a group that he helped create. It looked like the 2000s might have been the decade that Lurch could truly find his success, but it started off in the exact opposite direction. On the 16th of September 2000, Antron was hit by a drunk driver and was badly injured. In order to cope with the pain that his crash brought him, he started taking PCP, otherwise known as angel dust.
He started taking PCP to help with the pain from getting hit by a car? I thought he would have been taking, like, some doctor-prescribed, like, Oxycontin or some shit. PCP? Gavin for the 20 fucking gifteds! Dub in the chat. Thank you for the fucking gifted subs, Gavin. Thanks if you got a sub. Thank you for the fucking gift for the 20 gifteds. Gavin Army. Dub in the goddamn chat. Thank you for the fucking subs, brother. I appreciate the fuck out of that shit. Thank you for the subs, man. Oh my god. Gavin Army, thank you for the subs, man, honestly.
A highly addictive hallucinogenic drug that also numbs the user. Although it could technically be used to numb somebody's pain, PCP is one of the most intense drugs in the world, as we've learned with so many cases where people do insane things.
I don't hear that much about PCP anymore, though. Like, I know, I live, like, in the vicinity of fucking cities that are bad. Like, I live in New Jersey, right? So Camden's a fucking, not a stone's throw away, but, like, you know, fucking hour and a half, 2 hours away. Camden's one of the biggest, like, drug areas in the world. Kensington, PA, New York City. Like, I don't hear about people doing that, or selling that much PCP. Like, people talk about fentanyl a lot now. Heroin's always been big. Crack's been big. Coke's huge. But, like, PCP, I remember hearing about that shit in high school. I took a class on fucking herbopsychopharmacology, too. We never even really talked about PCP. I feel like that's just not used anymore. At least by most people. Fent's now in the UK. I feel like Fent's been in the UK. Fentanyl's not that hard to fucking get, dude. Mr. Drake for the sub.
Well,
and they lace it in other drugs that people take.
Fortunately for Lurch and those around him.
Do people really just do fent? I mean, fentanyl started out by being in other drugs, as of the knowledge that I've had. But people do, like, a lot of homeless people that kind of get really addicted to drugs and then become homeless are just fentanyl users.
He would be right in the midst of this insanity less than 18 months after his car crash.
Why do they lace it? Fentanyl is one of the most addictive drugs. If you are a drug dealer and you want someone to continue to buy from you, and you want returning customers, because at the end of the day, you're a drug dealer and you're a business, one of the things that you can do is to make your product more appealing. But nobody wants to just buy fentanyl usually because they realize the downsides of it. So they put fentanyl in other products that you are willing to buy to use as a means of getting you to come back and then buy them. Or they also might just cut drugs with fentanyl if it's cheaper and it's a more expensive drug in general, because that enables them to have higher profit margins and a lower production rate. Or lower production value. Or cost, rather. Deep for the sub.
In the early 2000s, Big Lurch...
If I'm being real, like, drugs, the drug market in the United States, it's another business at the end of the day. It's an illegal business, so their practices aren't, moral, but they want to make money. That's all they care about. So how do you make money? You get people to fucking get addicted to your shit. Dark Sandwich _ the monk. Thank you for the fucking 10 gifted subs. Thank them if you get a sub. Thank you for the fucking 10 gifteds. Thank them if you get a sub, and thank you for the fucking subs, Dark Sandwich. General for the 3. Have you ever been to Utah? No.
Had started to...
And Gavin, thank you for the fucking 1,500 biddies. Been watching YouTube for a long time and never really had the time to tune into stream. You helped me through a lot. I appreciate your content loads. Thank you. Thank you for the nice message as well. And thank you for the 1,500 biddies. All right.
Perform horrorcore music. It wasn't a new genre by any means of the imagination, and he had definitely dabbled in it before, but he was ready to make a full project in the subgenre. While he was recording this project, he was living...
The government can make it legal and regulate it to make it safer. Stupid idea. That works with low-level drugs, but you have to also understand that when you regulate things get taxed, and there's also higher cost values. So weed's legal in New Jersey, but everybody I know that buys weed doesn't buy weed from dispensaries. They might buy weed from, like edibles from dispensaries or THC carts or something. But at the end of the day, yes, it hurts the drug market because people are able to buy it legally. But if you are a drug dealer that sells, say, cocaine or fentanyl or whatever drug, and they legalize it and start regulating it and selling it at shops or some shit, which they would never do, by the way. Like, there are states that have legalized drugs or decriminalized drugs, like Oregon, but that doesn't mean that they're actually selling those drugs. That means that it's just decriminalized. That doesn't really change anything. It just makes it so you're not getting punished as a user, which makes sense, but say they were to start selling fentanyl at stores like they do at weed dispensaries. People that sell drugs are just going to be able to undercut them. Somebody said I missed their bits. MF for the 300 biddies. Your streams and videos help me with stress. Here, it's my birthday, so I want to donate. Well, thank you for the fucking biddies and happy birthday.
Living in a Los Angeles apartment with a few friends, including 21-year-old Tanisha Yesias and her boyfriend, Thomas Moore. On April 9th,
Fentanyl's literally a prescription drug. Dude, I mean, a lot of drugs that people use are, like, heroin is just the... What is heroin the drug version of? It's just an opioid, right? Or morphine. It's just a shitty version of, like, morphine and other shit they give you at hospitals.
2002, Thomas Moore...
The majority of drugs are legal in medical practice.
And Antron
started... Not like crack, but...
...smoking PCP together. According to Antron and almost all of the people who were in the apartment that night, what actually happened was a blur, but the next morning, one of Tanisha's friends, Alyssa Allen, entered the apartment and found Tanisha's body. Her chest had been torn open. Tooth marks were found on her body, and small parts of her remains
The issue is vapes are accessible everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna have to rewind because I have no idea what the fucking video is about right now. But this is the last thing I'll say about drugs. Vapes are not the reason people are doing crack. Vapes are a problem, and they're their own sect of thing with them having vitamin E or other things in them, or people being addicted and dying of fucking lung cancer or something at a younger age. But people vaping and doing nicotine and THC carts and shit like that and them being readily available is not the reason that people are addicted to crack or heroin, right? Some people say they're gateway drugs, and yes, if you ask any fucking homeless crackhead on the side of the road what's the first drug they did, it's weed. But that doesn't mean that just because you get rid of weed, they wouldn't have ever done cocaine or heroin or crack or fucking meth or whatever other drug they're on. It's because people like drugs. People like getting out of reality. People like having things that dissociate themselves from the current world they live in. And it's just the economic status of the individual, the socioeconomic individual, and what town they're in and where they're from and what friends they have and what those friends do. There's a million things that get people addicted to drugs outside of, oh, THC carts are really fucking easily available.
imagination, and he had definitely dabbled in it before,
All right,
but he was
in.
ready to make a full project in the subgenre. While he was recording this project, he was living in a Los Angeles apartment with a few friends, including 21-year-old Tanisha Yesias and her boyfriend Thomas Moore. On April 9th, 2002, Thomas Moore and Antron started smoking PCP together. According to Antron and almost all of the people who were in the apartment that night, what actually happened was a blur, but the next morning, one of Tanisha's friends, Alyssa Allen, entered the apartment and found Tanisha's body. Her chest had been torn open. Tooth marks were found on her body and small parts of her remains were seemingly missing. Shortly after this, Antron Singleton was found in the streets of LA near his...
Her chest was ripped open and parts of her body were missing?
Apartment. He was completely naked, covered in blood, and he was screaming at the sky. He was immediately apprehended and taken into custody. A medical exam was conducted that showed that Singleton had recently consumed flesh that was not his. At first glance, this case was open and shut. Antron Singleton had taken PCP with his friends, and a few hours later, he killed and ate parts of his roommate. Now, it is more convoluted.
That's nuts, but I want to ask a question here. Should a sentence be lessened for an individual that is on deliriant hallucinogens and does something bad than somebody that is in a sober mind? Either way, they committed murder and cannibalism and also had the illegal possession of drugs. However, is it morally not... They had the moral decision to do PCP. But under the influence of PCP, yes, not everybody would kill somebody, but they may have been more motivated to. So I feel like that's... If I was a lawyer, I would argue that for my client, that under the use of PCP, their sentence should be lessened.
Than that, and we'll talk about that soon, but as far as the...
Not like, oh, they just have to do parole, but like, hey, instead of a fucking life sentence, maybe like 20 years. Or 30 years, or something.
Justice system was concerned.
I'm not arguing that that's what should be happening here. I'm saying that's what a lawyer would likely probably try to do. Because it makes more sense to be like, hey, they weren't in the right mindset.
More than enough. Singleton pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity, but this...
Okay. I mean, yeah, that is a plea because you were under a hallucinogen.
Defense failed, and in 2003, he was found guilty of murder and aggravated mayhem and was subsequently sent to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Wow. As I mentioned previously, Antron was working on a horrorcore album, and unfortunately for him, some of these songs were used against him in court. Specifically the song I Did It To You, a song where he talked about murder in a cold and unabashful way and compared himself to multiple different fictional horror characters and real-life serial killers.
Yeah, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger, Jeffrey Dahmer, Charles Manson, and all of your friends are French to school ya. Cause murder's a hobby, I'm using a torture chamber and not a Ruger. So if you wake up in a puddle of blood, I did it to you.
This song was from the album It's All Bad, and it was actually released by the label that he was working with a year after he was sentenced. A very strange and morbid promotional tactic they...
Yeah, that's like really similar. Who's that one rapper that's in jail right now for murder charges and he's like reappealing it? YNW Melly? Didn't he like admit to killing them in a song?
Used was through the album artwork of this record. It was a Photoshop picture of Big Lurch holding a platter with a human skull on top of it, very obviously alluding to the horrid crime that he had committed. It was around this time that people started to ask some questions. The label were obviously trying to profit off this crime, and this put some interesting...
You can't use a song in court, though? Yeah, I mean... But if... You can't use a song in court, but until what... I don't know if that's true, number one. It probably is. But also, you gotta keep in mind, like, say you kill somebody, and then they find a song, and it's like... And then I stuffed her in a dumpster and separated her body parts and disintegrated them in the way they do in Breaking Bad. And that's exactly what happened. Like at what point are you like, okay, are we not going to use that song? Like, he literally just said exactly what happened. Like, word for word. Like, we found, like, it's, like, he disintegrated her like Breaking Bad. Like, when is that usable?
Question marks on the case. The more people looked, the more people found, and as it turns out, there was a lot more discrepancies with this case than people think. Big Lurch didn't necessarily profess his innocence immediately. However, he always claimed that he had no idea what had happened on that night, and that it's entirely possible that there—
See, that's the thing, though, is like, if he's hyped up on PCP like that, he might not even remember it. And see, that's like, oh my god, then you get into like a weird philosophical argument where it's like, he's being held accountable for crimes that he doesn't even remember. Not like, oh, like a dementia person, but like, he was so fucked up on PCP that he murdered someone and he doesn't recall it. I'm not saying he should be let go in any way, but it's like, you're trying to argue like, hey, he like, it's his fault, but for the rest of his life,
there was a lot more—
still guilty though. It's like, it's murder. You murdered him, you know,
story.
and ate them.
The first reason there may have
Is
been—
cannibalism a crime as well? Like, would that tack on another sentence for eating someone?
some discrepancies was his label. He was signed to a record
Drugs are so scary. Well, drugs are so scary, especially with hallucinogens like that. I'm not even talking about like Rooflin or other drugs that like cause you to have like memory loss, or like alcohol when you black out. Like, blacking out on hallucinogens is horrifying to think about, because you have to have— I mean, I'm not an expert on PCP. I know a lot about mushrooms. I know a lot about LSD and, you know, peyote and salvia. To not remember on those hallucinogens, you have to take an obscene amount of drugs, right? I don't know about PCP. I don't know what they do, especially since it's more of a deliriant, but to take such a level of hallucinogen that you can't even remember what you did, let alone literally killing and eating someone, like—
company called Black Market Records from Sacramento, and it's safe to say that they had quite the reputation. They would promote their artists as dangerous criminals, and they did everything in their power to sell this gangster image to the masses. I
really want to try salvia. I really wanted to try salvia too. And then I actually learned more about salvia, and now I could probably go the rest of my life without ever doing salvia. Because salvia is stronger than any other hallucinogen in terms of— not any other hallucinogen. Because 5-MeO DMT is arguably stronger. But salvia is a lot stronger than you think it is. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's a magical experience, salvia, all this shit. Dude, you are high. For those of you that don't know what salvia is, it looks like weed. Not really, but it's like a green leaf. It's, I think it's Salvia divinorum. It's under a weird classification in the U.S. Some people are able to get it legally, depending on the state you're in. When you trip on drugs like mushrooms, like psilocybe cubensis or enigma mushrooms or penis envy, whatever strain you're taking, time dilation makes you feel like 3 hours is 10 hours. When you're on salvia, 5 minutes feels like days, right? And if you ask people that have taken salvia how it was, they're only tripping for like 6 minutes, but in their mind, they're tripping for like days, weeks. Like, they're panicking, or not always, like they might have a great experience, but like some people have lived entire lives under salvia that like they flash back out of. And from an outward perspective, if you're like their trip sitter, they're fine 5 minutes later, but like then they'll start telling you these weird stories that have just pinged in their head that like they can't even understand how that happened. Look at the Melly case. Dude, this one motherfucker just keeps spamming this. I'm timing you out. Mr. Bartolino for the 5. Had a rough time since one of my friends basically, my best friend's practically a sister to me passed. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Rip in the chat. You helped me a lot. Never spent money on Twitch. I wanted to show how much gratitude I have for you. I fuck with the new setup. Thank you, Veda, for the 3. My friends make fun of me as a joke. I have a fake friend they are friends with that takes it too far. 2 days ago, they stabbed me in the thigh with a pencil because I didn't get out of a seat. Today, they threw a makeup mirror at me and started laughing. I keep telling them to stop, but they don't. What should I do? Not be friends with them. Stop being friends with them. Stop hanging out with them. And get new friends. It might take time, but if they're that much of a dickhead to you where they're like physically hurting you, you should not be friends with them. Grumpy and Jackson for the sub, Mzu for the 3. Do you think Melly should ever be free? Don't really know that much about the case. DMC for the sub. Gabe for the 3. I'm obsessing over a girl, not even dating. She has a boyfriend. How do I get over her? Move on. Focus on yourself. Hang out with friends. Find somebody else that you may find interest in. Gavin for the 15. He's already read that. All right.
Already talked about the disturbing album artwork that they've released, but what you might not...
But yeah, I have no aspiration to do Salvia after other experiences that I've had. Some good, some bad. But Salvia is on another level than mushrooms or some shit.
know is that Black Market Records had actually done this before with an...
What's the difference between hallucinogenic drugs and deliriants? In easy terms, both of them cause hallucinations, but a base hallucinogen is less likely to cause delirium, which is like panic, anxiety, scary hallucinations outside of like, oh, I saw a leprechaun and I feel like my life has more meaning. Hey, when I die, at least I lived, you know? Mushrooms. Deliriant. God wants me to kill everybody, and I need to do it now. The government's fake, everybody's a pigeon, and people follow me every day that I'm walking around Earth. In extreme terms.
Another artist named X-Rated. Rated was another rapper from the
Deliriants cause actual hallucinations that you can't tell are real, like full-on people you don't know are there. Hallucinations can do the same, though. Like, if you take a high dose, if you take, like, a heroic dose of mushrooms, like 5-6 grams, you could have hallucinations that you can't tell are real or not, because you're so involved into the hallucination, right? I think deliriants are just more likely to be bad, and lower doses are also more likely to cause things that you can't decipher between being real and fake. Like, if you're tripping on a low dose of mushrooms, you could still more than likely realize, hey, what I'm experiencing right now isn't real, but at a higher level, you can't. Deliriants, it might just be a low level of PCP, and you're still freaking out. Cheesy for the 3. What are you going to do now that RFK is gone? Vote for Kamala Harris.
Sacramento area, who went to prison around 10 years prior for murder. Black Market Records, his label at the time, released 4 albums while he was behind bars, and although it was apparent...
Shrooms are next level weed. Terrible example. No, they are not. They are nothing of the same. To say that shrooms is just the next level weed... Not at all. Not at all. They don't feel the same. They don't act the same. You've never tripped. If you've gotten really fucking high, that is nothing like tripping balls on mushrooms. None of them are equivalent at all.
That X-Rated was involved in most of this, it's also very clear that Black Market Records were willing to market his music in whatever way possible. Allegedly, they did the same thing to Big Lurch. Apparently, when they found out that he was smoking PCP for his pain, they decided to provide him with even more drugs in order to authenticate his gangster image and make his music more believable. This same argument was made by Tanisha's mother, Carolyn Stinson, who actually filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the label, claiming that they had fed Antron the drugs that led him to do this. This lawsuit didn't really go anywhere, but this theory remained quite popular for a while. However, it's not the most popular alternative to what happened that night. A documentary called Big Lurch, Rhyme and Punishment was released in 2011, and Big Lurch and Tanisha's mother told us a different side of the story.
As far as her boyfriend, he was a gang member, I believe he the one set all this up. He was beating on her. She had all her stuff packed, ready to leave the day all this happened.
Wait, so they're saying they drugged Lurch with PCP and kind of made him more likely to harm her because they didn't like her? It wasn't Lurch that did it.
I mean, high on purpose to take advantage of me.
She got hit in the back of the neck with a one of the little kids' scooters because a handprint was on the scooter, bloody handprint, but they said they didn't know who that was, but it wasn't his.
It's not even no proof that I actually did the murder. My prints wasn't on her weapon. It was a dope house. They didn't find no dope in the dope house, though.
She didn't smoke.
I mean, yeah, it is possible where, like, they fed him flesh on PCP and killed her themselves and framed it towards him. Because, like, if you find a guy that's drugged out on PCP with blood all over him and digested human flesh, you're going to assume that they killed him. When in reality, yes, if somebody was a criminal mastermind, they would be able to stage that.
The PCP, it was like somebody pulled it down. You know, the bottle was pulled down her throat because she had so much in her system They said ain't no way she could have smoked that. Footprints, fingerprints on doors, you know, bloody fingerprint, you know, shoe at the back door, you know, and it's like, where all this evidence go? It was DNA. Who DNA was? They said DNA came up lost. So they made it look like he did all this work to her. There's no way he could have done that work because the way she was messed up, hatred had to been there. And like he said, he didn't hate her.
Alright, so that's a lot to digest, so let's quickly break down everything that was just said. Firstly, Carolyn Stinson claims that Tanisha's boyfriend, Thomas Moore, was the man who orchestrated this killing. Apparently, they had been fighting both verbally and physically, and Tanisha was more than ready to leave the apartment and the relationship. Antron also believes that he was
motherfuckers talking at a speed where they're acting like they have to elongate a speech that needs to be 5 minutes, and they actually recorded it before the speech, and it's only 3 minutes and 25 seconds.
Set up because of the amount of PCP found in his system and her system. According to the medical examination, it was a surreal amount of PCP, and this immediately raised some eyebrows. Secondly, there was a lot of details about the case that was oddly looked over. For example, as Carolyn mentions in the clip, there was a bloody handprint on the scooter that was used in the attack. This handprint did not match Antron's hand, but it was never looked into further. There was also footprints and fingerprints around the actual crime scene that again was not looked into. Furthermore, the tooth marks on the actual body did not match the teeth of Antron, and he actually believes that they more than likely belonged to a
The tooth marks didn't match his? And they just immediately threw him in there?
baby pit bull that lived in the apartment as well. On top of all of this, there was a lone shoe that was found right by the crime scene that didn't belong to Antron or Tanisha, and this again was not investigated further. It seems like at the very least there was a lot of negligence when it came to this case. Big Lurch did a 36-minute interview with Vlad TV where he spoke about this case further and claimed the only reason he pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity was because his lawyer told him to do so. Since his incarceration, Big Lurch has been studying the law himself.
Yeah, but can't you request a retrial if your lawyer is like shitty?
To try and get a retrial. So far this has been unsuccessful, but based on a letter I found that he sent to a fan, he is still optimistic and hopes that a retrial will happen. In all honesty, based on the evidence that wasn't analyzed and the facts that were ignored, it does seem like a retrial should happen. I'm not saying that anybody is innocent or guilty, but when you look at the facts that were ignored, it's clear that there could be something else that happened on that night, and we may not have all the answers. Regardless of the mystery that surrounds that night, the results were the same, and they're absolutely horrific. It was honestly hard to read about the details of that night because of how intense and disturbing they were, and this case has been remembered as one of the darkest moments in hip-hop's history.
I mean, like, yeah, it seems like the evidence is slightly against him to the effect where it's like, yeah, he probably did it, but if there's inklings where... Not inklings. If there's pieces of evidence where the bite marks don't match and there's a handprint that wasn't his and all this other shit, and he had an abnormal amount of PCP in his system where somebody might have drugged him, like, I think that's still enough to where they could at least re-look at it.
History.
Like, appeal that shit rather than it just be like, ah, no, we're gonna fucking stick to the decision we made fucking 20 years ago. Cheesy for the three. I already read that. I gotta piss real quick, chat, and then we're gonna fucking hop into the next video. Count me down 30 fucking seconds. All right, chat. We're only going to do one of these videos because they're both long. Which do we want to do? We have I Found the Zodiac Killer, New Evidence with Jay Foy, and Gypsy Rose's Show is a Dumpster Fire. Which? One or two? One is the Zodiac Killer, 2 is Gypsy Rose's show is a dumpster fire. Average for the 3. You should play the new Ready or Not DLC. I probably will one day, but I don't know when yet for sure. JRB for the sub, Ryland for the sub. And do I need to beat all the other stuff, or could I just do the DLC flat out? Also, if you have any videos you want me to watch, games you want me to play, exclamation point Discord, videos, just tab, games, just tab. It's fun. Most of the videos that I watch games I play. So if you have any videos you want me to watch, games you want me to play, send those there. Today we're doing reacts. Obviously, tomorrow I'm not live. Sunday we're doing reacts at 2, and the Try Not to Laugh that day as well. Monday I'm going to be live at 4 because we're going an hour live later that week because we're going back to our school year stream schedule, 4:30 EST weekdays, 2 p.m. weekends the week after that. So Monday I'm going to be live at 4 EST. We're going to be doing Black Myth Wukong. We're going to be trying that game out, maybe some other games. Tuesday I'm not live. Wednesday we're doing horror at 4. Thursday I'm doing random Roblox at 4, and then maybe some other games like Drug Lord Tycoon. Next Friday is going to be reacts at 4. We're going to be doing reacts and philosophy reacts. Next Saturday is probably going to be random, like a long horror game or something like Tarot card at 2. Lock in. People voted the Gypsy Rose show is a dumpster fire. We will save the Zodiac Killer video for another day, maybe Sunday. I cut for the 3. Been watching for over a year. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Gypsy Rose's show is a dumpster fire. Lock it in.
Character. Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in and sit on down because today we're talking about a polarizing character, Gypsy Rose.
She's the girl online that sounds like this.
Gypsy Rose reporting from Aurora, Missouri. I am about to dive off our porch.
I do want to say, what happened to her is fucking horrifying. I mean, she also killed her, or was responsible for killing her mom, but she also got released because, you know, the circumstances she was in, she was kind of pressured to do so. But people, like, celebritize her so much, and that really confuses me. Like, she has, like, a reality show now, where, like, I mean, that's what he's going to be reviewing, but I don't know, that just seems so odd to me that she has, like a Kim Kardashian-esque reality show after all of that, like, crazy shit happened, you know? Hold up. Gotta ban this chatter. Okay. They praise her and shit. I mean, dude, what she went through is fucking horrifying. Like, he might, I don't know if fucking Papa Meat's gonna go through that, but what she went through is fucking terrifying. But, I mean, I don't know, just having a reality show after that just kind of seems like we're trying to, like, be like, hey, let's have, like, a playful side. It's just very odd.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Rather than just living like a normal life after getting out.
I'm gonna be a bit rude.
Like I don't know. I mean, I'm just also saying, like, I'm acting like I'm her. But I'm saying, I feel like after having to go through all of that, being more in the spotlight and then having a reality show just seems, I don't know, odd a little bit. Why'd she kill her mom? Her mom, it's like a syndrome, right? Or some shit where it's like, it's a thing that a very small percentage, like 0.00001% of moms do, or more likely moms do, where they, like, fucking poison their kids and keep them sick so they can nurse them to health. It's like an obsession some moms have where they want to basically hurt them so they could heal them. And so the mom kind of made it seem like Gypsy Rose couldn't move and was in a wheelchair and was always sick, when in reality she was kind of making her sick and stunted her growth. And so she was like 25 and looked like a fucking 12-year-old. Munchausen's. I don't know how to say it. That's what it is.
Towards her voice. It's very mousy and it's funny. It's funny. What am I supposed to say? It's funny. From an outsider looking in, you might say, well, why is this person so polarizing? Well, you might not know it by looking at her, but she was arrested for second-degree murder in the murder of her mother, who was a bit of a character as well. Yes, this is a convicted murderer, technically.
I didn't want to have to actually kill her, but I did.
It's a weird gray area because I didn't mention yet that her mother subjected her to lifelong physical, mental, and even medical abuse.
Just proves that happy endings are not just in fairy tales, they're real.
So a lot of people see this as self-defense in a way, a person trapped in a horrible.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the argument that they're making, is the mom was basically poisoning her to death and then basically keeping her on the brink of, like, hospitalization just so she could fucking keep that, like, mother mentality. And if you're not able to get out of that, it's like, hey, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Prison in her own home, lying to the public, and the only way out was murder. It's like a little Sherlock Holmes case. It's a little Inspector Gadget. That's who we need for this. Inspector Gadget could have cleared up the whole
How long did she go to prison for that?
situation right there.
I know the guy that killed her, I'm pretty sure, is still in prison. But she got a much lesser sentence because it was like she needed to.
I mean, on one hand, she's a murderer who should be condemned for her sins, but at least she killed someone who's...
Couldn't she call CPS? I mean, the idea is they probably want to believe her, and then she would just be in a shittier situation with the mom. And I'm pretty sure she was, like, old when they did it.
Evil bitch, right? Or at least that's what the people...
Like, I think she lied on medical records how old Gypsy was, too. Like, I think she was, like, 20, and then the mom was saying she was, like, 14 or some shit.
Social media...
Yeah, she was 23, and they were saying she was a kid.
The internet loves a good revenge story. It's one of the cruxes of human experiences, or the big evil guy getting his, the little man being able to punch up and kill. God! And in this case, it's Gypsy Rose having somebody from like a vampire website that she was getting finger by stab her mom like 37 times in the all over her body. Just like John Wick. This has been covered by a lot of people. There's been documentaries. There's even been a Hulu show that we'll talk about. But now, as of
Hulu show.
Recently, I was surprised to know that she got released from jail and that she's a reality TV star. When I found out, dude,
what the hell is the name
from
of the
jail
show?
and that she's a reality
Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. And then that's the thing with reality shows. They don't just follow her everyday life. They always play it up. And they're like, all right, we got to go do this today, so it's interesting. Like, why don't we have a just, hey, I'm out of prison. I'm going to watch every fucking Marvel movie. Hey, I've been in jail for the last 10 years. I'm not going to go fucking walk around and do interesting shit. I'm going to sit in bed and do nothing for fucking 7 days. Like, oh my God.
reality TV star. When I found out that a second-degree murderer had their own reality television show and it's like relationship gossip, dude, I am a sucker for trash television. If you looked at my Amazon Prime purchases, it's nothing. It's like legitimately 9 seasons of Gold Rush. I mean, that.
Oh, I used to fucking love Gold Rush, dude. Oh my God. And everything went wrong. I have to remod Fiddledinks. Everything went wrong. You're watching Gold Rush and it's like, oh, fuck. The everything broke. I don't even need to explain the types of equipment. Just know everything's broken. It's cold as shit in Alaska and everything's fucking gone. None of our fucking equipment works. All of our gold is gone. And then at the end of the episode, they have like a jar of gold and they're like fucking covered in dirt and sweat. And they're like, this is going to pay for my kids' education. This is going to help us get through the next 6 years. Oh my God. We just got like 10 pounds of gold.
Deadliest Catch, American Choppers. I love me some schlock television. And especially when I found out that it was by
X-Mouth for the sub. And E.T. for the sub.
Lifetime Network for Women? Oh my God. All the movies are on that channel are man beats woman until finally the police arrest her. So, like, it does make sense in a way.
My new favorite show, not even new. I haven't seen it in a while and I started watching it again, Alone. It's like the actual version of Survivor where they just drop off 12 people in the middle of, like, fucking Saskatchewan, Canada with, like, black bears and shit that kills them. And they're like, hey, you gotta survive. Last one left wins. And they check up on them like every week. And if they're like sick or they weigh too little, they pull them. And it's just such a great show because I'm sitting there eating fucking Chips Ahoy cookies and I'm watching this mom that's like 42 build a shelter where she's burning 700 calories an hour instead of getting food. And she says to the camera, because they all vlog it themselves because they're alone, hence the show name. And they go, I'm not going to go hunting until I build my shelter. And I'm just shoving calories in my mouth. No survival experience. And I go, that's not a good idea. 700 calories an hour. You're losing about a pound every 4 hours. You're trying to be out here for the next 6 months? You should go catch some salmon. Building a log cabin at this time. The first frost isn't hitting until next month.
I was totally
You
bought
should be working on a fishnet.
in.
Did you ever see the movie about David?
And then I'm right. See, you know, that's what's amazing, right? Is then that person gets out because they lose 45 pounds in fucking 4 weeks because they don't eat and they're borderline starving to death. And then the one guy that's like living on the ground for like 3 weeks and then building a hut right when it gets cold.
The boy who was burnt alive by his father?
No. I saw this one movie, but it was all about like this guy in San Francisco who is a public teacher. He moves into like a garage out back, and then like the 14-year-old daughter is trying to like suck and him the whole time. He's like, I can't. I feel like everybody saw that fucking movie.
And then she like stole his condom, right?
She stole his condom and all this kind of stuff.
We found semen inside of her.
I was positive. I read
What? You're telling me these are just movies he rents on Amazon?
something, or I saw something from a producer, and back in the day, they're like, I mean, any guy
I gotta stop coughing that direction. I'm literally coughing on my open GPU.
just would have done it. So, I mean, he's kind of a hero, but at the same time, what kind of head does he have on his shoulders? And you're like, yep, those early 90s Lifetime movies were primo. Today, I want to thank today's sponsor,
I'm sorry, Papa Beat.
Get you filled in on the show because it's a doozy. But before we do that, we need to kind of get you filled in on Gypsy Rose and her experience, because this story is, I mean, it feels fictitious. It's that comical and grand and fantastic.
Oh my god, Amazon Prime movies? Chat, if you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime for free. In which case, you get 1 free sub per month, which you can use on any creator of your choice. That creator could be me. In which case, Amazon gives me money and you don't spend anything. And you get sub badge, sub emotes, more channel points, sub only chat, higher chance of getting unbanned. Andrew for the 5. Hell yeah, brother, mentioning my province, Saskatchewan. Sora for the sub, unless for the 3. We sold a lace cart with DMT. Wait, first time I smoked, I got sold a lace cart with DMT. It was terrible. Pics of me tripping are wild. XML for the sub. You bought a cart that was laced with DMT? That's not even a good business decision. They didn't even make money on that.
Fantastical that you wouldn't believe it.
I think you just got sold a DMT cart.
Feels like something out of a fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie or something like that. That's a bad director to choose. That's a horrible one. Yes.
The twist.
Oh, the twist is that she's actually not sick. Oh, it does work. Okay. Gypsy Rose has a very, very unique case of abuse. She's a survivor and victim of one of the most famous instances of Munchausen by proxy. What kind of fucking name?
Munchausen.
For a disease that from her mother.
I was saying it wrong.
Claudine D.D. Blanchard. Typically, Munchausen syndrome is when someone tries to get attention and sympathy by faking and exaggerating their own illness. Munchausen's by proxy is when you basically keep somebody sick in order to get that kind of attention back. So D.D. didn't even have balls to fake all this shit herself. She's just like, oh, my husband ran out on me. I'm just gonna abuse my daughter. And it is absolutely And also, I want to point out,
oh, to get attention because she always needs her mom's help and shit.
That unbelievable that doctors.
I feel like Munchausen is more common than Munchausen by proxy. People faking being sick for attention is much more likely than somebody causing the illness of somebody else.
Just went along with this for as long as they did. Dee Dee had Gypsy Rose come out as basically a cancer survivor. She would give her all kinds of surgeries that she did not need, had her fucking teeth removed. She would act.
How did she get that approved by doctors? Like, how are you going to a medical professional and being like, my daughter needs this surgery? And they go, okay, sure, and just, like, believe you.
Actively shave her head, and by doing so, the public, I mean, who would ever know? This girl is wheelchair bound. She doesn't let her associate with any people in the neighborhood at all, and then she puts her in basically children's clothing. I've seen a lot of pictures of her with, like, in, like, a princess outfit. I mean, it pulls on your heartstrings, because you're just like, how cruel and unfair is this world that we live in? But by doing so, she was able to get a house built in Missouri. She was able to get tons and tons and tons of money donated to her.
Oh, so she was also she was using her daughter. She was making her daughter ill to use her daughter to make money to make her more ill. So the more money she made, the worse she put Gypsy in.
Meet celebrities, go to
Condition-wise.
Disney World, all kinds of stuff, which, to be fair, the last two that I said don't really... I can't end it on going to Disney World, but for some people, they're just like, that's all I need. Make a wish, baby. And the list of abuse that Dee Dee made Gypsy endure is quite extensive. Here's a brief timeline of events to kind of let you know what was going on. When Gypsy was 1 year old...
Do you think Gypsy knew she was 20, or do you think she forgot and started morphing into the persona? No, she had to have known because she tried to kill her mom. Or she got her mom killed. So there was a moment of clarity where she was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Funny and Vanny for the Sub-Rex Arena for the 5. My own personal take, I wish Me Kenya just stuck to animations. These reactions are so bad, but I'm still going to watch. My reactions are better. His. I love Me Canyon's videos. The fuck are you talking about? Lily for the 3. I was by her house a few days before the murder because my uncle lives right next to the house. Andrew for the 5. Hell yeah, brother. I already read that. How do you not like Papa Meat?
Old, Dee Dee pretended that Gypsy had sleep apnea and made her use a CPAP machine. At 1 year old, that thing that you see your obese 86-year-old grandfather using, that's what an infant baby was using. Okay?
I did use that when I had asthma, though. I don't know if it was a PAPS machine, but I would wake up at 3 in the morning and watch Fairly Odd Parents with one of those things around my face when I had asthma, and I would be going... and it would be steaming everywhere, and I'd just be watching fucking Cosmo, and I'd be like, this guy's funny. You had asthma? I had asthma for a few years. I had childhood asthma for a while. I remember being in class and, like, having a fucking asthma attack and having to go to the nurse's office.
Okay. When Gypsy was 8 years old, Dee Dee claimed she had muscular dystrophy and forced her to use a wheelchair, which must have been extremely mentally confusing whenever you're like, I walk around the house all day. Why do I have to sit in this f***ing chair all day and pretend that I can't walk?
It can go away. Yeah, childhood asthma is a very common thing. That's why it's called childhood asthma. You usually grow out of it, right? You could have lifelong asthma, but you could also have childhood asthma. Cork for the 3. What happened to Wise Words Wednesday? You put Wiz Woo Wednesday. Do you mean Professor Woo or whatever it was? Cat for the sub. Funny for the sub.
Walk.
I don't know.
And Gypsy was even tricked into thinking she had seizures and was forced to take seizure medication that caused her teeth to rot out of her mouth.
I'm going to Children's Mercy Hospital to see my dentist for my teeth.
This then resulted in her getting them surgically extracted. If they weren't dangling and falling out by themselves, Dee Dee was quite the trooper and just said, why not just go down to the dentist and pull those bad boys out ourselves? Dee Dee would tell people that Gypsy had leukemia and would regularly shave her head to make people think she was receiving chemo.
But did she know did she think she had leukemia? Like at what age was Gypsy like, all right, this is all fucking bullshit. I don't have leukemia and seizures and fucking my teeth are falling out and all this other shit.
Therapy. Oh, God, you just want to fucking punch her in the face, dude.
She thought she had it, but there had to be a moment where she thought she didn't, because that's when she was like, okay, my mom's doing this to me.
So Dee Dee made doctors install a feeding tube into Gypsy's stomach. It's like a car mechanic. So you just want the tube here? All right, let me grab my big fucking knife here. Gypsy was forced to bring an oxygen tank when leaving the house, and she had her saliva glands removed because of excessive drooling. Which is why now, too, that's why I think she licks her lips so much now. So you'll see her a lot, and she looks like she's doing some weird frog thing, which is like, whatever, but it's just because she has no fucking saliva glands. It's like some, like, weird, like, hostile torture shit. You know what I mean? Like an Eli Roth movie or something. Well, now, Gypsy, you're drooling too much. We gotta pop those glands out. She's like, well, if you didn't keep me hooked on this fucking CPAP machine and all this medication, I wouldn't drool as much. Shh, child. Dee Dee would tell other people that Gypsy had the mind of a 7-year-old.
Did the mom, like, have a job, or was she just consistently just fucking ruining her child's life to just care for her?
And would continuously lie about Gypsy's age to keep her younger than what she actually was. The celebrity meetups, the trips to Disney and all that stuff, which of course, dude.
I mean, I'm really understanding now why she didn't get a heavy sentence. Because, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
Of course Dee Dee was a Disney adult. Of course. You better watch those fucking kids in wheelchairs. And I hate to even say that because I don't want to put that bad omen on anybody, but those Disney adults, you got to keep an eye on them for real. She was fed only Pediasure, a dietary supplement for children, until she was in her 20s. Here you go, drink that. You can't chew because all your teeth are gone. She has more fucking silver in her mouth than a goddamn werewolf hunter. Have you seen her mouth? Oh my god. It wasn't until she was older that she started to realize that all these ailments her mother said she had weren't actually real. So even her entire life.
But what made her realize that? Like, when was the moment where she was like, you know that clarity, chat? You know that fucking... You ever have like an oh fuck moment in your life? There is no oh fuck moment bigger than that. Where you're sitting there and you go, I never had leukemia. I never had, like, everything that your entire life is a lie. That is the oh fuck moment that she had. Her entire life was a lie. Like, what the fuck? S for the sub.
Even Gypsy believed it. It wasn't until she was much older where she actually was like, oh, I'm being lied to. Because also, when you're emotionally and mentally abused, I feel like you probably stagnate mentally.
Looking at her.
Well, that would be like Stockholm Syndrome to a degree, but I mean, she never knew she was even being abused.
Now, she's definitely doesn't have the mind of a child. It was just like the persona of like act like a child.
You're in on the bit so long that you get lost in it, probably. What am I supposed to do? Just tell people it's not real now? My fucking mom will kill me, probably. So Gypsy tried to run away in 2011, but when Dee Dee found her, she smashed her computer with a hammer and physically restrained her to her bed for 2 weeks. And it wasn't until 2012 when Gypsy was able to get on social media by secretly accessing her computer while her mom
smashed her computer with a hammer and tied her to a fucking bed. Dude, access to the computer. See, this is the one thing that I want to say. Access to a computer and see, it's like whether or not the cops would believe her. Because I would have to be like, dude, I'm calling the fucking police on this shit. You know? Like, now, fuck getting a boy toy to fucking stab your mom. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck? She just tied me to a fucking bed. Mimi and Existential for the sub.
slept. I'll tell you what, her mom's a big old girl, let me tell you. No wonder she's probably able to play RuneScape and everything, too. I mean, I bet that bitch was out cold. This led her to meet an autistic man named Nicholas Gojohn.
My name's Nicholas.
Your name is Nicholas, and you might be f***ing autistic, dude. He was from Big Bend, Wisconsin, and had an IQ of 82.
82? Dude, that's really fucking low. What is the average IQ? Like 90 or 100 or something? What's the average IQ? I think it's like 102. 100 is the average IQ. 68% of all scores between 85 and 115. 82 is low.
Stupid. And he believed that he was a 500-year-old vampire. Forgot to tell you that. She was on a vampire dating website. It probably feels normal compared to the life that she lives, so I don't know. I mean, if I have a fucking little old vampire give me hickeys on my neck and shit on a dating website, I probably would have been down with that back in like 2012. He was also arrested for masturbating in a McDonald's parking lot. I just wanted to throw that in there, just to really slip that under you. But it was the McRib, baby. The McRib is back. What are you supposed to do?
The McRib is back. He's just looking at the sign that says the McRib's back, just fucking doing it, dude. Arrested for whacking in a fucking McDonald's drive-thru or a parking lot.
For 3 years, they communicated in secret, and in 2015, the two conspired to murder Dee Dee and set Gypsy free from her prison. Originally, the plan was to get Gypsy pregnant, but that quickly changed to murder. The spectrum feels a bit odd. On June 9th, 2015, Nicholas arrived at Gypsy's house in Springfield, Missouri. Gypsy handed him a stolen knife, duct tape, and gloves in order to murder her mom. As Dee Dee slept, Gypsy hid in the bathroom and covered her ears as Nicholas entered Dee Dee's room and stabbed her 17 times. And what's f***ed up is Gypsy even said that she heard her mother crying for her help, but she didn't answer, and she just listened to her mom get murdered in the next room, screaming in pain. The two were arrested and charged with first-degree murder, but because of the abuse Gypsy endured, she was able to accept a plea deal that lowered her charge to second-degree murder, which resulted in a 10-year prison sentence. Do you think 10 years is enough? Now, here's the whole thing, too. Nicholas, yes, he did do the murdering thing. He was a fucking monster himself.
The difference is Gypsy was abused and Nicholas wasn't.
No, sure. How could you not feel sympathy for Gypsy?
Gypsy was abused and Nicholas wasn't, and Nicholas was in a situation where he could have contacted the police himself and been like, this woman that I'm talking to has been Munchausened by proxy for the entirety of her life. Like, she was more in a situation where she was like, okay, yeah, you gotta kill him, but he could have been like, hey, why don't I just, send the cops to your house and then you fucking talk to him?
Is it a horrible thing she did? Yes. Was she of sound of mind? No, there's no way. She gained so much notoriety from the story and people talking about her in prison. Her story was shared.
He did have an IQ of 82, though. That is true.
There was a documentary made about her named Mommy, Dead, and Dearest, which I'm pretty sure is a play on Mommy Dearest, where the star mom basically abuses the children. And they even adapted that story into a Hulu show in 2019 called The Act. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it. In her times in prison, there was so much media coverage of her to where it feels like this boiling point that we're about to get to was all just this long fuse that was lit from these shows like Dr. Phil, ABC, even a show called Gypsy.
Yeah, let's not have Dr. Phil interview Gypsy. Isn't he not even a practicing doctor anymore? Or he was for like a very small amount of time, and he has like no medical professional credibilities or accreditations or whatever that is.
Revenge, which feels like an Aladdin sequel or something like that. I don't know. Gypsy was released 2 years early from prison for good behavior. She only had to serve 8 of the 10 years, so everyone was like, oh my god, Gypsy, you get to come, you're our hero. But shortly after her release, it was announced that she would get a reality television show of her life called Gypsy Rose: Life After Lockup. Now you're all caught up. This show, to me, raised a weird, important, ethical question. On one hand, it offers a platform for people to re-indoctrinate this queen back into society as a normal, functional human being who is the victim of Munchausen by proxy. But it also kind of raises a little red flags to me when you try to make a reality social media star out of a person who was the victim.
Yeah, you're trying to make them an entertainer when that's not necessarily who they are. They're just kind of somebody that was Munchausen by proxy. Like, that's not, you're not like, oh, you were a Twitch streamer while you were going through that.
Of Munchausen's by proxy, and the way that they dealt with that was getting a vampire boyfriend and stabbing mom 17 times and doing all that stuff in prison. Maybe you just don't go on camera. Maybe you just live life like a regular human being and don't have people all around you. She says in the show
that I
that
think it's also just a means of getting money, as well. She'll be rich if she does the reality show and all these cameos versus her actually having to get out of prison and now work at Walmart.
she uses it as a platform for her to be a voice for others who might be going through the same thing she is, which I'm like, how many fucking people are going through that shit? Which, I mean, I guess if somebody, you know, is watching the show and they're like, that's me, also in their wheelchair, I don't fucking know. It could.
Can she get a job since she went to prison? Also true. Yes, you could get jobs as an ex-convict, but second-degree murder, I don't know what places would necessarily hire her.
Be beneficial. It just feels odd. Let me give you the little high school.
I remember you saying you like shorter animes. Watch AOT, 84 episodes, 4 seasons. I do need to watch that, Riley. Think of the thread.
Key drop part of this. During her time in prison, she dated a man named Ken Urich, which eventually led to them getting.
How do you date a guy in prison?
Engaged while she was in prison. But before they actually got married, Ken left Gypsy because of social media stuff, I think, or something like that. And Gypsy was absolutely devastated and immediately rebounded with a Louisiana school teacher named Ryan Anderson. Ryan is such a weird big goober. Here, we gotta put that quote up. I know
her story, you know, just hit me. And I thought, gosh, she's cute.
Imagine watching any of these Gypsy Rose documentaries and you're like, that is insane that would happen to you. Can I just tell you, you have gorgeous eyes. It just feels like...
Oh my God. You were abused for 23 years and your mom lied about you having leukemia and ripped all your teeth out and put a feeding tube in? You're beautiful. Did I ever tell you that?
Right over his head. So Gypsy started dating Ryan, and then they got married in 2022.
What would you do if you were her? Oh my God, this. Yeah, no, definitely I would do the fucking reality TV show, dude. She's making so much money from this. And then she, like, realistically, I think she'll fucking do this reality TV show shit. She'll be popular on social media for a few years, then she'll have enough money to fucking retire.
while she was in prison, and this new reality show picks up from her getting picked up from prison, and Ryan is the one to pick her up from prison. And you really start to see that actually all of the conflict in her life is extremely boring and very petty. As soon as Ryan picks her up, I mean, that motherfucker does not take any time.
Because it's the average, it's not a fucking dude, in a reality show, I'm saying they're an average person. It's a fucking reality show, that's why it's boring. It's a reality show of somebody that doesn't really have that much going on, regardless of who you are. If you did a reality show of Tom Cruise, it would, or fucking anyone for that matter, it would also be boring. All right, yeah, I woke up, I'm working out, and then we're going to go film. And then I'm probably going to go eat food. It's reality TV. Real life is what life you live, probably a similar life to what somebody else lives. Yeah, once a week, once a month, they might go do something really extravagant and fancy, but the majority of the time, yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah, we're going to the zoo today. I think that'll be kind of fun. We're gonna go see the giraffes. Like, what the fuck?
Time to get those paws in between those legs. He's like,
It feels so weird being in a car.
yeah. God damn, baby, you look good. He's got some of that Louisiana charm. Which, during the drive home, I was like, it'd be just so funny if they rolled the car. Not that they actually get hurt, but he's like, oh shit, he's such a big man in this Cadillac.
Wait, why'd she say it's so weird being in a car? Is this like her first time being in a car? They're immediately filming a reality show?
Which I was also like, there's no way that's your car. The interview asked how the first night was, which, you know, the next night they get to go to bed, and then it's like a really creepy, like almost like found footage horror.
Oh, do you want to hit this puff bar? You want to hit this fat vape?
Film of them in a hotel room. You have to imagine too, on this reality television show, there's probably a cameraman, some kind of producer there.
You want to see what you've been missing out on? Try this lush apple.
And like a sound guy. So there's, I mean, I would say at least 3 people in there in this tiny room. And they're all just standing there and they're like, how was your first night? And she's pretty much just like,
yeah, we consummated our marriage. Yeah.
We got to consummate our marriage.
They're married? You just got out of... Is this right after she got out of prison? You don't even know this guy.
Did get to do that? She was so nervous.
And then he's just like, yeah, I pretty much f***ed her pussy real good. And I just have to imagine the camera guy just kind of like... Okay. The next thing they do is they go get shoes from a store. They try to make it seem like, oh, the public knows that Gypsy's out, but it's 2 guys outside of like a Ross dress for less place. She's able to...
Is that Gypsy Rose? And he just runs over. Oh, but...
to get shoes, and they're like, Gypsy, you don't get more shoes? She's like,
I'm Hopkins now.
whatever. And Ryan can't handle any of it. He's just like, I think they might be following us. I think they're following us the entire time. That's all he gives a fuck about.
We're being followed.
And I'm like, dude, yeah. He has all these cameras on his car, and he's wondering like, oh yeah, the paparazzi's following us. No shit, dude. Gypsy is going to Kansas City to see a Chiefs game and hopefully meet Taylor Swift.
What are your thoughts on the
Yeah, we're gonna just try and go in, and hopefully Taylor's there to see me.
Chiefs game? The media portraying it as, you know, she's going there to meet Taylor Swift.
Right.
It
could be bad.
I don't like it.
And her parole officer calls her, and she's like, what the f*** are you doing? You need to go down to Louisiana. And she's like,
I actually have my... Actually, he said that I gotta approve that I can go.
Our plan was we were gonna...
Our plan was already set.
Our plan was already set to stay a few days in Kansas
Yeah,
City.
with our POs.
And with my parole officer's permission, he said that that's fine.
and then they're basically like, no, you're fucking go down to Louisiana. He's like, baby, come on, give me the phone. This is some horse shit. And
Gypsy's gonna see Tay-Tay, okay? If Gypsy wants to go see Taylor Swift, she's gonna go see Taylor Swift, all right? I don't give a fuck what your dumbass parole officer is telling you to fucking do. We're gonna go see Taylor. We're gonna walk into a stadium of fucking 500,000 people. Taylor Swift's gonna fucking see her because Taylor Swift just has eyes. She just has eyes. She knows everybody that's in that fucking building. She's gonna go, that's Gypsy Rose. And she's gonna fucking escort me up to the box seat. She's gonna escort me and Gypsy up to the box seat. We're gonna go say hi to her.
It's just a bunch of awkward editing. They go back and forth, but pretty much for the whole episode, it's her getting calls from her parole officer and her just being in rooms crying, with Ryan kind of awkwardly walking around, you know, just trying to be like, hey, I guess it's kind of weird that I'm a part of the family, huh?
They're my people now, too. They my family, too, so.
Yeah.
I'm part of the family now.
Yeah, I guess I'm part of the family. If you want to cook me something, you can. The first episode ends pretty much with Gypsy walking up to her dad's wife and being like, hi, Mom.
Give me a hug, Mom.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want Gypsy to call me Mom, dude. Episode 2, the only thing I could keep thinking was just wondering if she was going to kill again. If there was any...
I get it. Like, okay, she wants a different mother, but I would not call... Like, my parents have been divorced since I was a kid, dude. I would never call, regardless of the situation, I would never be calling like, I get it if you've been your stepmom since you were like 2, but outside of that, do any of y'all call your step parents mom or dad? Like, after the age of like 10, you're not calling your step parents mom or dad. You're being like, what's up, John? What's up, John? First name basis, dude. Not even like Mr. Not even no formality. What's up, Derek? How have you been today? You've been going to town, have you? What have you been doing with my mother, Derek?
Part of her that was going to snap and convince Ryan, who is this hulking...
I'm watching you, okay? I need you to know that.
Louisiana ogre. You know the part in Harry Potter? Troll in the dungeon. Does Ryan not look like that guy? Kind of. But he's huge. Can you imagine if she was just... The last time it was a little pipsqueak vampire kid.
Hey, you should stab my mom.
And now it's a 6'8" gorilla, basically.
You should go rob a bank.
Whatever my little Rose wants, little Rose gets. They just bring up Gypsy having sex with Ryan so much.
We've been having sex the last 2 nights.
No, there's a weird part where she...
And you're somebody just casually watching this show, like... You just made yourself a sandwich to put on the Gypsy Rose show? Yeah, we've been doing it on the waterbed recently.
She tells her mom, and she's like, I'm so happy for you, and hugs her. The mom looks like a little bog witch.
I'm young. My hair's really black.
She's like,
I'm so happy for you.
Ryan's like, yeah, I guess I got a big old gorilla dick on me. Which I know there was a big thing on social media. She said, is D's fire.
They jealous because you are rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire.
She has to like remove her teeth and do a bunch of stuff, and then her body's covered in scars, and she wants to make sure that Ryan likes her body. Which I'm like, that motherfucker's probably on the other side of the wall, tapping the wall. He's like, my little Freddy Krueger. The episode pretty much ends with Gypsy showing Ryan one of her prison drinks, which is just coffee juice with soda and Jolly Ranchers.
When I was still in prison, I told them about a favorite drink of mine. It's instant coffee with a soda. For flavor, you crush up some Jolly Ranchers, add that
Oh, dude, the bitter, that is not gonna fucking taste good.
To it. You mix it all together, and
That's
also
like a potion, dude. That's like some shit somebody on the fucking side of the street would tell me to fucking cook up if I was trying to throw something on the side of the road and have it explode. Coffee grounds, instant coffee, soda, and Jolly Ranchers.
Juice, and then you serve it over ice.
The one thing she's like,
I drink this every day.
Ryan has like this horrible look in his eyes, like, you really gonna make me drink that, baby?
She's like, come on, it's good.
And she pours it in, and it's like 2 large chunks of something, and Ryan basically drinks it, throws up, and Gypsy's like, You don't actually think that tastes good, dude. You're putting on a little show for the fucking camera. By the 3rd episode, he's always like, baby, I gotta go to work. Which I'm guessing they didn't tell you because they don't want you to be like, call there and fucking harass him or whatever. And the only thing I could think of is that he worked at like a dog food factory. And I just imagine him like sitting getting interviewed. He's like, yeah, they always try to stop me from eating the dog food off the cart, but I always find a way. I got a nose like a bloodhound. Oh yeah, they drive to the airport and they try bringing in some conflict that they're going to be late. He's talking to like the Armenian fucking Uber driver. He's like, do you even know where you're going? She's like,
Calm down, Ryan, Jesus.
Look around this.
What did I say about language?
But luckily, they make it to New York on time, and basically, Gypsy just goes on podcast. Ryan's just always the third wheel, kind of walking in and out, waving at people.
Oh, I get a hug. Nice.
Well, he's like, I don't want them following me. But then he like walks out. He's like, we love you. This show is just smearing this motherfucker because they're trying to build up Gypsy as like, you know, likable. I think it's around the third episode. She's even just like, Ryan's asking if she's heard from Ken.
No, I haven't heard from Ken.
It's Joe. CC for the subs, up for the 3. My mom works in mental health. One of the patients she worked with has schizophrenia and stabbed a dude because he thought he was a lizard. He got help and works at a local CVS now. Wow. Skinny for the sub, Mac for the 3. I know you're a big thinker, it's a long grind, but if you want to watch all of Attack on Titan, it will fuck your brain up. Best show I've ever seen with the plot. Jack for the 3. Best fast food, I need somewhere to go. Miles Blurblood Projectile for the sub. Trey for the sub. Riley for the 3. Chat, what's the best fast food place? I don't know, man.
Ken.
Any desire from you?
Chick-fil-A's good. I've never had Five Guys. People tell me that's really good. Taco Bell's always fast. Chipotle's pretty good.
Reach out.
Raising Cane's, people say is really good.
You can say, what's his face?
Steak and Shake is fire.
To Ken?
No.
No desire whatsoever?
No, we're good.
She asking about her, is he asking about her ex?
But then she's lying to him and being like,
Yeah, I heard from Ken. He hit me up. He's talking to my family.
Something happens with Gypsy and Ken that's going to be your fault.
The family's even like, you should see Ken. Which also just makes it seem like he's a much better looking guy, Gypsy. Come on.
He's like, I know, man. I love Ken. He's of my life, but I'm married to Ryan.
I'm like, this is gonna work out. They go visit the grandma's grave, and the first thing Gypsy says is like, I know I didn't turn out like you wanted me to, which I was like, God damn, dude. Oh my God. We're halfway through the fucking series because there's 8 episodes. You very quickly realize that like people were probably having a bidding war with her, and this, I don't know if the fucking return on investment's gonna be very high, because we're very quickly realizing there is absolutely no conflict besides the extremely obvious downfall of this relationship. Right?
I wonder if the mom that died, Dee Dee's, I wonder if Gypsy Rose's mom's mom or dad was alive when she killed them or got her killed, and what their thoughts were.
And is a bit insecure.
Respectfully, you look like Gear 4 Luffy Tank Man. Super and CC for the sub. I don't even know what that is.
But I just feel bad for him. The whole
name of the YouTuber, Papa Meat.
He just looks like a big stupid fucking goober walking around and stuff. It's one thing to be like, oh, we had no idea as the viewer, but the viewer knows the entire time that she's like, I love this other guy. I just feel bad for the son of a bitch. I do. I don't know. By the end of episode 4, she's like, I'm loyal to my marriage, but then just burst into tears.
Are her and this guy still together? Potato for the 3. So you posted the video. You get like poker stars yesterday. I want to say, how's that kid? Imagine Joe Bark on a low taper fade when you're at the roulette table. That is funny.
Phrase for the rest of the episodes, it's them going back and forth. They go to a fucking wedding venue. They eat some weird food, but it all culminates to a really funny scene.
They're already broken up.
Pretty much Gypsy just breaks up with him, I think 9 weeks after she's released from prison.
I want a divorce, and in 6 to 9 months, I'm gonna be with Ken.
He has been dating her in prison for 2 years. She's released for a little over 2 months. That's when it kind of really, I feel like, hit me is...
But I just don't understand the idea of dating somebody while in prison. Like, if you were dating them before you went to prison, yeah, but you're getting in a relationship with somebody that you've never been able to hang out with outside of, like, a 2-minute phone call.
Her breaking up with this guy, tumultuous shit that goes on in people's relationships and stuff, that's like nobody's business but your own. People f up, people do weird things, people also fall out of love, and people have to break up, do whatever, people do bad shit. That's just between you two. And it's like so weird that there's 4 fucking cameras on this car in this dark parking lot watching this like relationship get destroyed.
Okay, then why all of a sudden are you not happy? When did this happen all of a sudden? When did you feel this unhappiness? Tonight?
He's just like, okay, well, all right. And then she just packs her shit and leaves. Baby, if you love it, are you not wanting to work for it? And she's just like, no. This is just gross. Like, God, like I feel fucking disgusting watching this. And then the whole thing ends with her getting back together with Ken.
Oh
she has a talk with her father about how she's going to be together with Ken, and they have a joke about like, don't get pregnant too quick. Just like, give it time.
The last thing I wanted to see. She wants a baby. I'm going to tell both of y'all, just wait.
And I'm not even joking, maybe 15 seconds later, she's like,
I'm pregnant with Ken's baby.
And it came back positive.
They keep cutting back to Ryan, and he's just sitting in this apartment with this stupid dog he got for her. And he's just like,
bro, but she's never experienced, like, real life or a job. Like, I feel like she should have, it's your life. You know, if you want to have a kid, have a kid. But I feel like you should experience the real world before you experience parenting, because that's an even more complicated thing. Like, raising a child is more complex than, like, insurance and paying taxes and all that other shit. You need to fucking know that shit for when you have a kid and you got to enroll them into a school and get them dental insurance and life insurance and have them schedule appointments and haircuts and all this other stuff and take care of them and buy them food and have certain schedules for them and all this other shit. Like, if you don't even know how to do that for yourself, fuck all, you're going to be able to do that for a kid.
Like, well, I hope that she comes back to me. I don't know. This damn people keep talking in her ear about me. And the biggest thing of all, which I couldn't believe this until after the fact when we were talking about this, if you have a side-by-side of Ryan and her mom, they look pretty fucking similar. I mean, like,
I don't know, maybe the nose.
Actually, the show uses TikTok to show how the public is thinking of Gypsy about, like, the, you know, oh, she's here doing this, she's here doing that. And it feels gross because it once again feels like somebody who was manipulated at one time being manipulated again and is not actually living a real life. It just feels like now even the public,
yeah, her life, all of her choices are getting predetermined for her.
Has taken something. It kind of feels like World of Shirts. Joshua Block on TikTok.
Oh,
it's a kid who
God, dude. I hope Josh gets better. Like, it started off with, like, him having, like, a few times where he was getting drunk, and I remember reacting then, and I was like, oh, this is, you know, Josh is having fun. And then it was, like, every day him just getting drunk at, like, fucking 11 a.m. and throwing up in bars on live and shit, and then now he like, hangs out with other creators that, like, get him drunk.
Mentally unwell, drinking himself to death, and then people kind of just poke at this thing because they're just like, oh, not understanding that there's, like, real human consequences behind it. But Gypsy has emotionally been to a point where she's like, murder is okay. So now we're going to with this again, which social media is the worst thing you could ever do for the human brain. And now you're putting this person up on a pedestal and manipulating shit again, which I believe since the show has aired, she's deleted all of her social media. And there was even, dude, the murder pics of her mom got released, and that was another thing that swayed people over to be like, oh wait, this is like real, this is like some real shit. It was insane to me to see the public's reaction. I just saw
the murder pics of her mom got released.
Gypsy Rose's mom's murder photos, and
I saw them. Are they bad?
I didn't know it was that fucked up. It's like, what do you expect from 17 stab wounds? 200 stab wounds. Just has a new album out. Shout out to the new album. It's very good. All I know is now people are like, you're a monster. Hey, you're not the mother who's slaying like we thought you were, Gypsy. You actually did something.
This is one of those things where, like, I want to see it, but I also don't want to see it, you know? You know when your friend's like, oh, dude, I just saw somebody, like, die on Twitter. And you're like, do I want to ask you to fucking flip your phone and show me?
Up. It's like, yeah, I did that almost 10 years ago. Like, what are we doing? Oh, no, I don't know. It is a train wreck, an absolute dumpster fire. And I gotta say, I wouldn't recommend the show. Unfortunate. Trash TV is meant to be bad, but at the end of the day, it is meant to be fun. It is so fictitious and over the top that it's all scripted, all of it. That's fine. When I watch a season of Gold Rush and I watch a machine break 70 times and they act like that's the end of the world, it's fun. My favorite trash television show of all time.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Gold Rush seems still more real than, like, just base reality TV. Either way, that was a W vid. All right. Chat, we're going to call that there. W fucking stream in the chat. I will not be live tomorrow. I will be live on Sunday. We're going to be doing another React Day as well as the Try Not to Laugh from your guys' suggestions. Monday, I'm going to be live at 4, doing Black Myth Wukong, maybe some other games. Tuesday, I'm not live. Wednesday, I'm going to be doing horror games, a bunch of random horror games that we're going to be doing at 4. Thursday, I'm going to be doing Roblox at 4 and then random games. Friday, I'm going to be live at 4 doing Reacts and Philosophy Reacts. Saturday, I'm going to be live at 2 next week. Next Saturday, not this Saturday. I'm not live tomorrow. Next Saturday, I'm going to be live at 2 doing probably Tarot Okart, maybe some other game. And then next Sunday's Reacts. And next Monday is Labor Day, so we're probably going to do an earlier stream. And then next Tuesday will be September 3rd, was when Casting of Frank Stone comes out. We're going to be playing that. The Big for the 3. You need to play Last of Us Part 2. Maybe another day. Electric for the sub. Probably not for multiple months, though. Potato for the 3. Anyways, chat, hope you all had fun watching. I had a fun time streaming. We had a great chat, great audience today. A lot of people on the stream, even though a lot of people have gone back to school. We are still maintaining a lot of people, more so than last year. But yeah, Appreciate everybody that popped in. I hope you guys had fun watching. Thank you to everybody that followed, sub, donated, etc. If you have any videos you want to watch, games you want to play, !Discord, video/Rabbit, find most of the videos I watch, games that I play. I will be uploading on the main channel on the YouTube today. If you want to go watch that, and I'll probably be doing a double upload on the main and the gaming tomorrow because I'm not going to be live. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Hope y'all had fun. And who do we want to raid?
Brother, I can't even...
We're raiding Small Fries. Because he is live. All right. Appreciate y'all once again. Video/Game/Lab, as I said, I'll be live on Sunday next at 2 p.m. EST. Because it's the weekend. We're going to be doing reacts. See y'all then. Hope y'all had fun. We're going to rate it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, chat.